Oh boy.
Alright, we got another big group of auditionees outside, so
Yeah.
I want to make this a short night. I really don't want to be here all night. It's Survivor, it's not that complicated.
It's very easy,
We've
very
done-
clear.
I got nowhere to be.
Okay,
So
well, I
he's-
do have somewhere to be.
Yeah,
so
and we need him. So the minute that we kind of need to find a middle ground.
I got a hard out.
You gotta hard out.
I gotta be at Cheesecake Factory. My niece is having a birthday there.
Oh, congratulations.
I mean, it's not my birthday.
Was this the niece that was in Ricky and the Flash?
No, it's a different one.
Okay, got it.
It's kind of the less important one of the family.
But you gotta save face.
But I gotta go. I
Of
gotta
course,
go
of
to
course,
Cheesecake
yeah.
Factory. I got a hard out for my niece's birthday. So listen, it's Survivor. It's very straightforward. We've done what, like 29 seasons, 30 seasons.
I would say almost upwards of 40.
I think
remember
we're
correctly.
maybe in the mid 40s now. So this should be straightforward. We're looking for interesting characters. We need characters, folks. People, compelling characters.
It's reality TV, but we gotta find these characters.
That's right.
And so we're gonna find some real people and make sure they have reality in them that is interesting, like a character.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's bring in the first guy
Okay.
or gal or whatever. It's the 46th season. You know, I'll take anything at this point.
Okay. This way over here.
Yeah. Let's bring him in.
All right. Great. Hi.
Hey, it's going.
Hey.
How's it
What
going?
are you doing?
Hey, what's your name?
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Baby Driver.
What?
Baby Driver.
Like the movie?
Yeah. I know.
That movie came out like 7 years ago. There's no way that you're
I came
named
out.
after that movie.
I came out 29 years ago.
I
so.
guess that's my point. It's strange that your name is.
I was Baby Driver first. Okay.
You're saying that the movie was named after you?
No, it was a coincidence.
Okay. All right. Well, what
Is
do
it
you
like
do?
the Simon and Garfunkel song?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
That was named after Baby Driver. The movie was named
I know.
after So you're.
And I was yes.
So you're named
Yes.
after you and the movie
I am
are
the
named
yes.
after the same thing.
Yes. Exactly.
Is it a nickname or a birth name?
No, it's a nickname. Well, no, sorry. It is my birth name.
It's on your birth certificate.
It is. My parents are kind of granola, so.
Do you have a nickname?
No.
All right, that's fine. Listen,
Try-
Baby Driver, what do you do for a living?
I'm a mechanic.
Okay, I
Yeah.
get that now from your shirt.
Yeah, I'm just a working class guy, kind of normal.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to play football on the high school football team, and I did some weightlifting contests, and I got bronze pretty across the board. So I'm a strong guy. I feel like I can lift a lot of wood, and also pick people up if I have to hop over some like little creeks or something like that.
Yeah, I don't care about too much. You get angry? You get angry, Pug?
Can you get
You
angry?
get mad?
I think,
you're a big
I
man?
kind of had some strategies for how I would actually handle
You
conflict
think
on
you're
the
a
show.
big man?
I mean, I am a big man, but
Huh?
yes, I'm a big man.
What does that look like? Okay. Alright, you are under suspicion right now.
About that.
Okay.
Right now, you're kind of under suspicion.
Look, listen, I'm a simple, easy guy. Okay, I'm a big fan of the show, and I just had some ideas on how I could actually succeed. I haven't seen a lot of people try the things I'm gonna try.
Okay, well, can you give an example of one of those things?
Can we do like a scenario?
Yeah, alright,
Some
well,
role
here,
play?
we're gonna put you on the island.
Okay, great.
And let's just see, let's say it's day 2 on the island, people are starting to get settled in, people are starting to get camp set up, but
Okay.
maybe
Someone just gave you a big kiss.
Oh, and someone just gave me a. Okay,
and you
wow.
just got a big kiss from somebody in the tribe.
I love when there's like island romance.
And we're gonna cut to that moment. Here we go.
Okay. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Great. Cool. Someone just gave me a kiss. Now I was thinking like I'd show you what I do.
Alright, we are in the scene, so once we're in the scene, you're in the scene.
Sorry.
Someone just
got
gave
it.
you a big kiss and you said, so I'm thinking what I should do is, that's how you respond to someone giving you a kiss?
No, I just had
So
ideas
then let's
for.
get back in the scene.
Okay.
And let's really focus up, okay? Because once you're out there, you cannot address the cameras. You cannot break the fourth wall. That is one of the most important parts of this show.
Understood.
You have to
Okay.
create the illusion that you're really in the wild.
Right. I'm a real guy. Okay.
Alright, let's get this.
I'm not that good of an actor, so.
Alright, well, you don't have to act. This is real life, except for in this audition and maybe sometimes during the show.
Okay.
Alright, so you're on the island, it's day 2, you just received a kiss from somebody in the tribe.
Okay.
And action.
That was very nice of
Please
you,
state your
ma'am.
name and representation.
All right, can we get another slate?
Again.
I'm Baby Driver, and I don't have an agent. This is a reality show thing, not really actors. I guess
And your age and your height, please.
I'm 29, and I'm 6'2".
Favorite color?
Green.
Thank you.
Does that matter?
Yeah,
All
that's
right, let's get
extremely
back
important.
in.
And
That's
we're gonna
important.
get back in. Get ready and
Okay,
action.
Oh, thank you so much, ma'am or sir, for the smooch. I promise I'll do my best to impress you and make sure that we win, but that also you are happy. That's really nice of you for kissing me. Thank you. That's what I would do if someone kissed me.
All right, cut. You cannot address the camera.
I'm sorry.
You
I'm
can't-
sorry.
You have
I'm
to
sorry.
Stay in.
You were maybe a third of the way in to what I needed from you there, and then you jumped out to address camera.
What more do you need?
Well, first of all, we need a lot more anger. All
You're
right.
supposed to
Anger
say
that they
you were a
kissed
big,
me?
tough
Yes.
So I'm pissed that they kissed
We
me.
didn't say that you consented to the kiss. We just said that somebody kissed you.
Right. Okay.
guy. It was an intimidation kiss, like the mafia does.
Oh, like the kiss of death, or like the when Al Pacino was like.
Yeah, but this was like the kiss of losing, you know? Like this was the kiss to make you not win the...
So they kissed me to imply that I'm gonna lose.
Yes.
Yes, you
Okay,
have to understand. Everything in Survivor is a mental game. All right. There's no action that takes place in Survivor that doesn't have an ulterior motive.
Of course, I know this.
You need to
Okay.
be on your toes.
This is why I'm prepared. Okay, cool. I got
You need
this.
to be on your mental toes.
So this guy's a threat.
This guy's absolutely a threat. And
All right,
who's
cool.
to say it's a guy? We didn't say it's a guy.
This
It could be
guy or
anybody.
girl is a threat. I just
Or
want to make
anything.
sure. I just want to make
Might
sure.
not be a guy or a girl. All right, we're gonna jump into this. Let's get ready. You just got kissed by somebody in the tribe. It's day 2, and you are feeling angry. Here
Okay,
we go.
great.
And let's roll it.
Hey. All right, back off, man.
Whoa!
Back
whoa!
off.
Cut! Did you bring a gun into the audition room?
So this is the strategy I was going to talk about. I haven't seen anyone bring a gun to Survivor
Is
yet.
that thing loaded?
Absolutely.
Oh
Yeah.
my God! Can you put that down? I'm feeling extremely uncomfortable with that in the room.
Well, I have a license for it.
I don't care.
Okay. My whole thing was I was going to come by and be the guy with a gun on Survivor.
Listen, you can absolutely have a gun on Survivor. That's not the
Really?
problem. But you brought a gun into an audition space,
I'm sorry.
That's a huge problem.
and that's a huge red flag.
I just wanted to be like a loose cannon to show these guys I mean business.
Well, clearly you're a loose cannon, and honestly, that's a point in your favor. But you need to know where the boundaries are, where
Okay.
the lines are.
Of course.
All right, listen, we've got some producers in the chat. They're here to help us make sure that everybody we cast for this season of Survivor is tip-top, that they're going to be able to relate to the people, the viewers at home across America and across the world, frankly.
Sure, yeah.
So producers in the chat, Nimbus, Super Pizza, Jones, Kilroy, Wingman, Marion, do you have any notes that can maybe help us get this guy to the next level and maybe move him on to the next part of the audition process? We're saying higher socks, needs higher socks.
higher socks I like.
We're definitely going to want higher socks. And try to get those as high as possible.
I can feel the circulation cutting off.
That's good. We want that.
Okay.
Show on camera.
And this is a good note and something that I think we were trying to get across earlier, which is imagine that someone just stabbed you in the back, literally and not metaphorically.
Literally.
So they gave you a big kiss, but while they're giving you that big kiss, there's a big knife, and they've just presented it, and they stabbed you in the back with it.
Is it a fatal wound?
No.
It's not fatal, but it hurts.
It
Okay.
hurts, but it's another one of these, it's just a message they're trying to send. You're going to recover by the morning.
Okay. And I can't use the gun in the audition.
And we'd rather you not use the gun in the
But I
audition.
could smuggle a gun onto the show if I got on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
so
what
if you
you
want to
decided to
mind
do.
having a gun, that's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can absolutely, and we encourage you to pretend that you have a gun.
Okay,
Because
great.
you'll have one
But
there.
please do not pick that gun up off the floor.
Understood.
I'm terrified of that gun.
It's out of the picture.
All right.
Okay.
And let's go ahead and
Do you
jump
have
back
anything in your pockets?
I don't.
Maybe
you
your
jump up and
headphones
down?
are a gun. Maybe your headphones are a gun. How's that?
Yeah, let's try using your headphones as the gun just so that we can get something with some weight.
Perfect.
And I like this note too. We're going to take this note from producer Jay Nels. They're saying, can you at one point take off your glasses dramatically?
Okay.
And so whenever that sort of feels right to you, maybe it's before you get stabbed in the back, maybe it's immediately after you get stabbed in the back.
Right.
But let's just see that happen at some point during the scene. All right.
Okay.
And I think we're going to jump into this one. And
Great.
action. And you're pissed.
You weren't really supposed to be into it, but we'll be alright. Let's recover here.
I'm gonna fucking shoot you in the face, dick.
Glasses?
And let's get that dramatic glasses removal.
I'm gonna fucking shoot you in the face, dick.
Now I'd say we're about 40% in.
All right, we're gonna cut out of that. That was close. That was really close. Honestly, I feel like we made a lot of progress just with those little notes.
I gotta be honest with you, I'm not usually an angry guy. So even if people were stabbing me in the back with forks on the island,
Okay.
I really was just planning on bringing the gun just because the fact that I had it was enough of an intimidation thing.
And that's good for us to know that you're not an angry guy. We're gonna write that down for your
Okay.
character.
We're gonna make sure that we know that going forward. Okay. There's no cursing in Survivor. Jones is pointing that out, and that's true. We do want to try to keep this season sort of more family friendly and reach younger audiences.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe you could like make up some curses while you're, some G-rated cursing you could give us.
Exactly.
Okay.
We still want to keep that edge of
Yeah.
cursing, the idea, the sort of vibe of cursing, but we can't actually use any curse words because we can't get that past FCC. So let's try to get those sort of made up, the flavor of a curse, if you will.
Yeah. Sure.
And Super Pizza is giving a good note, I think, which is that the glasses removal needs to take place mid-sentence, so that it's dramatic. We don't want it to be happening before or after a sentence. We want it right in the middle of a sentence.
Okay. Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and use those notes, and let's go ahead and jump in.
Also, I'm not into the kiss.
And no, you don't like the kiss.
Okay.
The kiss is not good.
Last time it seemed like almost like you were initiating it.
Okay, sure. Got it. I forgot because I'm used to like good kissing, so.
Oh well.
Well,
I wish we were all that lucky.
yeah, not everyone's that cool. So
Oh, I
let's
didn't-
get
I
started.
didn't
Alright,
need
so
to-
let's go ahead and check our privilege and jump into this scene. Here we go.
Okay,
In
great.
3, 2, 1.
Listen here, back scratcher. I'm gonna smash your tippy toes with a tiny hammer.
And cut, and other than that part where you kind of made the sound of the gun with your mouth, I thought that was really good. I don't know
Yeah.
if you would do that in real life.
That part scared me because I thought a gun was in the room briefly.
That was kind of
Otherwise-
confusing and scary for
Yeah.
me.
Right.
Um,
Okay. Well,
but
so
I
that was
love-
better?
That was much better. I thought the kiss read a lot more like you weren't into it. I loved your alternative swear words. I think we could even
Yeah.
maybe use more of those.
Okay, great. I'm glad that that's working. Yeah, I prefer that over like
Can I
getting
throw in
angry.
graham cracker? Can we hear graham cracker at some point?
Yeah, if you could find a way to use the word graham cracker as a pejorative, that would really, I
Yeah.
think, sell this whole scene.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can do that.
That's something we want to see our contestants do. Just trying to get a feel of if you're that kind of person, you know?
Sure. If I'm a graham cracker guy
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're a guy who would use that word to sort of insult somebody.
in like a mean way. Okay.
Exactly, yeah. And are there any last minute notes we want to get from our producers in the chat before we run this one back? We got a couple.
Is Jeff here?
Who?
Jeff Probst?
Oh no, Jeff Probst does not come to these things. No, he hates all of us. Yeah, he really is not a fan of the show.
Okay. Disillusioned much?
And we're getting one more good note here, I think, from our producer Super Pizza, is saying that you should complain about your least favorite breakfast food. And that's a good idea. You really want to get into the minds of your opponents by mentioning food. You know, there's not going to be a lot of food on the island, so if you can kind of get into their headspace by even talking about breakfast foods,
Okay.
I think that would be really good.
Okay, that sounds good.
And we got a line read from producer Kevin MTM who's saying, I think you need an attitude adjustment, graham cracker. And so feel free to use that line read if you want, or if you want to just use that as a jumping off point.
That feels good. You guys are good.
All right. Well,
I'm a big fan. Thank
We've been
you.
doing this for 48 seasons. So,
Yeah,
we
of course.
hope we'd be good by this point.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
kiss up to
And
us.
please don't kiss our asses.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right, and let's go ahead and jump right into it in 3, 2, 1.
Listen here, graham cracker. I think you need an attitude adjustment. I don't want no sausage links on my island, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? I need my eggs scrambled, not sunny side up like your face. You old duke.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
You threw graham cracker right out of the gate. Didn't want to holster that even a little bit. Just tossed it out right out the beginning, which was an interesting choice.
I thought that's
It
what
felt
you
natural
wanted.
for you. It felt natural. It
Yeah.
seemed like that is something that you use sort of in your normal parlance, which I mean, no judgment, but it's something that we're definitely going to take note of.
Okay. My grandpa uses language like that sometimes. I
Your
guess.
grandpa calls people graham cracker?
Something like that.
Okay, well, if he's interested in auditioning for the show, that might be something we'd be interested in.
Okay, great.
All right, I think we're going to go ahead and move on. We kind of got the idea of the tribal sort of slice of life scenes. Now we're going to move into the talking head. So if you want to pull that chair up to the mark near your foot, and please be careful of that gun. Please be careful of that gun. I really wish.
Don't
And
touch
can
it.
you just
Don't
throw
touch
it
it.
off?
Don't
Yeah.
touch
In
it.
fact, don't do that. That's
You just touched it.
and that's
so
worse.
We will have to write that down. As
and
well.
that's really making us uneasy.
I'm sorry.
This part of the audition is going to be the talking head. So basically, it's the part you see where we pull a survivor aside and we kind of do a one-on-one interview.
Oh, the interviews, of course. I was like,
Exactly.
it's like talking heads.
Yeah, no,
I don't play an
in-
instrument.
Okay, well, in the industry, we call these talking heads, and
Okay.
it's basically an interview. We're going to ask you about where you see yourself in the game.
Sure.
If you formed any alliances. If
Okay.
any other survivors are maybe bothering you.
Okay.
So we're gonna have you improvise the first one, and then we'll go ahead and give you some notes based on your improvisation.
Okay.
And do you have any questions or anything before we jump into this?
No. So I'm allowed to improvise?
Yes, we want you to improvise. Basically, we'll give you a jumping off point. Let's say that you are just finishing up with your first tribal council and you thought you were going to get voted off, but it turns out that the sweet old lady got voted off instead.
Okay.
And we're going to get your opinion on how that most recent tribal council vote went.
Okay.
All right, and we're going to go ahead and jump into that in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wow. That was so scary. I really thought that I was going to go home, but instead Penny, the old bitch, went home. And I would have shot her with my gun if she knew what was coming to her, that graham cracker. But thankfully the rest of the tribe did that for me. So hopefully I'll have to just shoot someone else instead tomorrow with my gun.
All right, cut, and I feel like you're really leaning on the gun thing.
It really was what I was intending on using.
I feel like you're trying to pull that in, and you gotta cut your ties with that one. You gotta
So no
kill
gun.
your babies with the gun. Yeah, you
You'll
can
have the gun.
I'll have
We
the
don't
gun.
We don't want a character who is the gun guy. You know. You
Okay.
can have the gun. We shouldn't define your personality by the gun.
It's like he's a mechanic and he has a gun.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
he's a mechanic first,
Yeah.
or whatever your thing is.
Okay.
And it can't be a gun.
Okay.
And maybe let's talk about what your thing is. Maybe let's get some suggestions from our producers in the chat. Maybe other than gun guy, is there something? And we're getting a note from Still Rhino who likes the gun.
So one of the producers loves the gun.
One of the producers, Still Rhino, it seems to be pro gun, but Kevin MTM is detecting unhealthy preoccupation with the gun, and we're kind of feeling that too. Jones is suggesting maybe you're the blow dart guy. Which is similar to the gun, I feel like. Maybe not far enough of a departure.
It's like a
from
mouth gun.
The grenade guy is another suggestion that still feels kind of like ballpark in the gun, kind
Yeah,
of
we're sort of still in that.
sort of dancing
domain.
around a similar
More island
idea
new
here.
weapons. Hello, sir. Someone's waving at me.
Tight T-shirt guy, that's interesting.
Oh, I like that.
Tight
You
T.
have a gun.
Landmine guy, again, still feeling like maybe we're still sort of stuck on this.
A lot of shirts
this
don't fit me,
weapon thing.
so I can be tight t-shirt guy.
T-shirt cannon guy, sort of a marriage of those two ideas:
Wow.
tight T-shirts
Yeah,
and
that's
guns.
interesting.
That's interesting.
That
So
sounds
let's
cool.
say you're the t-shirt cannon guy.
Okay.
and we're gonna just do that same thing again. The old lady's been voted off, but you're the t-shirt cannon guy.
Okay.
And maybe some of the other producers have some other notes for how that went last time. I did like most of that last one, I will say.
Yeah, maybe we can get a reason why you didn't like the old lady. Like maybe let's get a suggestion from our producers in the
You
chat.
mentioned she was an old bitch, but maybe we get something more, something sort of deeper on that.
Yeah,
Right.
what makes
Also, I'm
her
sorry
an
for
old
cursing.
bitch?
I'm so sorry.
Oh yes,
It was.
please
Oh,
try
I
to
was
find
assuming
an
that was a sort
alternative
of
word.
proper noun situation, and that wasn't a curse.
Maybe she's like a dog lady. I
She
don't know.
smelled like shrimp from original Ipsy. That's a great suggestion. So maybe, and she was hoarding the cookies. So those are two good reasons for
Got
someone
it.
to be voted off the island. I think she was hoarding the cookies, and she smelled like shrimp. So if you could sort of throw that into your reasoning, maybe find an alternative word for the B word,
Sure.
which I'm going to try to avoid even saying here in the studio. And we're going to call you the T-shirt cannon guy this time.
Okay.
But again, you can have a real gun on the island. We want to stress that.
Got it.
All right, here we go. We're going to cut into this talking head in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Honestly, that prawn-basted doorknob Penny, she deserved to get knocked off the island. I mean, the way that she was acting after we won those cookies from that big challenge on the beach, we all deserve those cookies. Thank you very much. And she was just a real garbage can of a wench. I ought to, if I had my way, I would have loaded up some 5 V-necks into a t-shirt cannon, the one I got back at home, and just blast her in the face. And then her head, she would just kind of like go to the ground like a bop it, like a punching bag, and she wouldn't get back up because she's old. And I shot her in the face with a V-neck from a t-shirt cannon. That old bitch. Fuck, I'm sorry. Shit.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
yeah, and I thought it was really great. And up until that part where you just had to curse,
Yeah, I'm a mechanic. We're like sailors. It's just a part of the family thing.
Sure, and we're willing to work around that if you're willing to put in the effort.
Of course. I mean, listen. I love this show.
The rest of that stuff was great though. Wavy Lines loved the line read, a real garbage can of a wench, and I agree. I thought that kind of language is the kind of creative, slur-based language that we can really get behind on the program.
Okay, great. I'm just talking like my pop, so that's
Okay.
I can work on that.
Well, I'd love to meet that man. He sounds like a real humdinger.
Oh yeah, he's fantastic. He is 94 years old, but I mean, he's still.
Well, yeah, we didn't ask about that. So let's move
Okay.
on. Let's see what we got going on next year.
Yeah, let's see. We're gonna go back to the island for one more slice of life scene. This one is gonna be after you just won a big challenge.
Okay.
So you can just leave that chair right there. That's fine. And this one is going to be you're excited. You just won the big challenge. We're going to want to hear a little bit of what you had to do in the challenge. So maybe we can get some suggestions from our producers in the chat of what the challenge was.
Sure.
If you want to give us maybe some elements of the challenge, and you can decide whether or not you're tired from it or if you're invigorated.
Okay.
An oat milk challenge, and that's
Ooh.
good. Yeah, maybe you were milking oats. You were trying to squeeze the milk out of an oat.
I was wondering how that kind of worked. You know.
Yeah, I think they've just got tiny little udders. So
Huh.
that would be really hard. And it's a mime challenge, so that's interesting
Okay.
too. So maybe it's like a silent oat milk challenge.
Okay.
And if you want to maybe mime that at the beginning, so like we're seeing you at the end of the challenge, you can kind of pretend to have been doing it, and then I'll pretend to be Jeff Probst and say that you won.
Great. Okay, so I'm doing. It's a mime challenge, and part of that challenge is milking an oat.
Exactly.
Okay.
And,
Okay.
And can I get your name one more time?
My name is Baby Driver. Do I have to change
That's
that?
right. It's Baby Driver, and we may have to change that for the show because it's probably copyrighted now because of the major motion picture. But we can.
I had it first.
All right. Well, that is a conversation for our lawyers to have. But I'm going to go ahead and jump us into this scene right now. And once again, this is a oat milking mime competition. You just won.
We just
and
won.
We're going to see. I'm going to actually tell you you win. So we're going to start the scene with
Got
you
it.
doing the challenge, and then
Okay.
I'll tell you.
Got it.
All right. And go. And Baby Driver finishing filling his bucket with oat milk first, he wins the challenge!
And there wouldn't be the gun.
Right.
So
Sorry.
we're gonna cut out of
I
that.
heard the gun noises and got a little scared there for a second.
I'm sorry.
So please refrain from doing that.
I forgot I'm not the gun guy anymore. I'm so sorry.
I also want to point out you just milked one oat. So, I mean,
I could have done
are
more.
you making oat milk for an ant? Is it going to be an ant's going to have a bowl of cereal with some oat milk? I mean, I don't understand what.
Yeah, and the real challenge you would need to be getting probably 3 or 4 buckets of milk out of
A
it.
school of oats at least.
And what were you climbing at the beginning there? It seemed like the oats were up high.
Like a fun rope ladder. You know the challenges they have. These things you gotta like scale and climb before you can do.
Yeah, this one doesn't have any of that. It's
Yeah.
just oats. It's just you gotta run up to some oats and milk them.
And that's the whole challenge.
That's the challenge, yeah. It's really hard because they're so tiny. That's what's challenging about
There's
it.
so many.
There's so many, and there's
Think
so
about how little milk
milk.
is in a single
I
oat.
know.
Look how tiny an oat is.
And those jugs are like
about
this
it.
big.
Yeah.
You gotta think about it for 1
Oh,
second.
man. Okay. Okay. I
So
think-
no gun at the end, don't do that, and then just go straight for the oats. You've got to really milk them. Let's see if we got any suggestions.
Yeah, and you
here
have
from
to
our
slow down or the
producers.
milk will sour. That's also a good
That's
point.
right. We really want.
that how
to
that
slow it
works?
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's so maybe more sexual. That's a good idea. If you maybe make it more sexual, you'll soften the oats. And
Really?
remember, there's a lot of oats, so be generous with them.
Yeah, well, part of Survivor is because the people are so gross and filthy all the time, they don't really have sex that much on the show, so we try to find sexual energy in other places, like the challenges.
Like
so,
the physicality. Okay.
Exactly. So we want to show a lot of skin, and we want to really take our time to find sensuality in the milking of the oats.
I also like this sort of compromise right before we jump in here. The gun sound effects do seem to be helping you, so just whisper them so you don't scare me or anybody else in the room that you have a big gun all of a sudden. So
Okay.
just sort of say them to yourself.
And
Got
this
it.
one's kind of a challenge, but I think you're up for it. If you can rhyme a little bit, that might help appeal to babies. Babies traditionally love rhyming,
Yeah, I
so
like that.
No, I get that.
All right, let's go for
let's
it.
try to keep that in mind for this.
All
one.
that? Okay, great.
So we're gonna start once again. You're milking the oats.
And there's no ladder or anything.
Okay, no
And
ladder.
when I
Anything
feel
like that.
Milking the
when I
oats.
feel satisfied that you've milked enough, I'll declare that you win as Jeff Probst.
Okay, great.
All right, and let's go ahead and jump into it in 3 and 2 and 1.
Milking a dry oat at this point. Gotten all you can out of that one.
And it's drops, just barely any drops in these oats. You've got a pile of hundreds of oats next to you.
And remember, maybe make it slow and sexual so you
And
don't
yeah,
bruise the
slow
oat.
it down. This is supposed to be sexy.
Rhyme maybe, that'll help.
Yeah,
okay.
if you rhymed and
Yeah,
don't do anything gross though. It's supposed to be sexy.
yeah.
Okay.
And rhyme a little bit.
This one's done. I'm having fun with this one. Oh, I got
Yeah, let's stick with one. Keep going off that.
Oh, having fun on the bun. God, it's so hot in the sun,
That's good.
making
I like
this
that.
challenge very, very hard.
Hey, stay on fun. Stay on.
I had to stay on fun?
one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
pick
fine.
one thing to rhyme. And
Okay.
don't address the camera.
Yeah.
God, it's so hot in the sun.
None.
Thank you. Anger issues? I have none. Oh man, these oats are so. Do I really have to stick with?
And he's done it! He's milked all the oats!
You
And
forgot gun. There it is. Got gun in the end.
And cut. And all right, I think we pretty much got everything we needed
Yeah,
to
I
see
like
out of
that.
this one.
Okay. Wow.
We're gonna go ahead and pull up a poll now for our producers and the chat to decide whether or not you're gonna be.
So if
moving
you could
on.
honor code and just not look at this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please close your eyes or put your hands. Yeah, that's perfect.
I'm just letting you know I can bench 850.
That's fine. Can you rhyme more things with one?
One. Sun. Fun. Bun. Gun. None. Shun. Ton. Thank you very much. None, like N-U-N.
Yeah.
Take a step towards the middle of the stage.
One has another. There's two types of one.
Hun, as in Attila.
Or hun is in honey.
Lunge.
Yes.
Slant.
That's sort of a slant rhyme.
Lund. None. Mun.
Monday, like
Hey.
abbreviated. Yeah.
Hey, Mon. Like that?
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah.
Okay. Bun. Kun. Dun. Eon. Fun. Gun. Hun. Eon.
Sun.
Jun.
What is Jun?
J. I'm just going through the letters.
Asian?
K. Jun.
Hey, Jun.
K. Jun. Like if I was like a cool rapper.
Don't do that.
Okay.
All right, and we're gonna go ahead and close out the poll. It looks like a unanimous 10 votes for yes.
Really?
Baby Driver, congratulations. You will be going to Survivor
Yes!
Island.
Survivor Island.
Yeah!
Congratulations.
All right!
Put that down. You put that down. Jesus Christ, man.
Menace.
Jesus. Oh my God. Get the
Sorry.
hell out of here. Take your gun with you. Yeah, kick it out. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up.
Thank you so much. Okay, great. So you'll contact me?
Yeah,
at my,
Get out of here.
Do not
Okay.
contact
Validate
us.
your partner.
Great, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh wow.
Jesus, yes. Crowd gasp indeed. That was genuinely terrifying. All right, so
Wow.
just so everybody knows, we've got a couple of remote auditionees coming in.
Right, we
Some
can't get
people-
everybody local.
Exactly, yeah. Unfortunately, not everybody lives in LA. So we've got a couple of people who are going to be video calling in to audition for the role. We've got them on a TV setup. We're going to have that. Can we get somebody? Hold on. I'm setting up the AV equipment right now. We're going to get that pushed in.
Or just wheel it in.
Yeah. Can you just push that? Wheel that
Push
in.
it onto the stage.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ugh.
Oh wait, hold on.
Oh,
It's still
great.
something's wrong with it.
All
Hold
right.
on. Let me. Something's rough with this HDMI cord. Hold on.
Okay.
There we go. I think that's working.
3, 2,
Oh wait,
1. Okay.
hold on. It's giving me that thing where it's kind of like, sort of like glitching.
I'm just stretching. It's okay.
How's the wife?
Oh, God.
All right, here it
Mad
comes.
as ever.
All right, let's go ahead and push it in.
Ugh.
Great. Perfect push.
All right,
Done it
hello.
Whoa.
Hello.
Hi. Whoa.
Hi.
Are you?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Where are you?
Outside.
What do you mean you're outside? This is. I'm sorry. Are you aware that this is an audition?
You're auditioning for
Yeah,
Survivor now. You
completely.
know this, ma'am?
Completely. I'm completely aware that this is an audition for Survivor. It's been my life goal to be on Survivor.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and we're getting.
I'm a little suspicious of you.
You're a bit suspicious. You're kind of.
You seem like you seem dangerous.
What's on your face?
Are you bleeding?
Huh?
What's on your
again.
face?
What's that on your face?
What's on your face?
Dirt and my own blood.
Ooh.
You say your own blood?
Okay.
I'm so excited to audition.
Great. All right, let's have you slave.
Yeah, can we get your name and your representation and your height?
Can we get a wardrobe change?
And can we
Thank
get a
you.
wardrobe change? Is there anything that you can put on?
Well, this is the only clothing I've had for the past 4.5 years. But I guess
I'm
I
sorry,
could wipe
4.5
the blood
years,
off
you
and
said?
stuff.
Did
Or
you say you were out
I
there
have-
for 4.5 years?
Yes, well, longer technically, but the clothing I only got 4.5 years ago.
I see. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, yikes.
Well,
I'm really excited to audition for Survivor.
I could put a hat
yeah,
on
well,
the TV.
It seems like you're kind of already doing Survivor. It's Toucan Mac
Well, yeah,
pointed
you
that
have
out.
to practice. You have to do something for 10,000 hours before it's perfect.
Oh, my friend Malcolm wrote that. Yeah, he's great. I've been on many
Yeah.
planes with him.
What?
What was that?
Yeah.
Nothing. Hey, look. We
Nah.
need to get a wardrobe change. Maybe you can move one of those leaves out of the way a little bit, and that can be sort of like a visual change.
Let me see if I can
Yeah.
get a hat on the TV.
Like this?
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh, a hat on the TV.
I missed. I'm sorry. I can't
Like
do
that.
anything about it.
all right.
Right.
I think that's looking pretty good.
Hey, let me try to get this sweater on the TV.
I missed.
Gotta get that on the TV.
Try again.
I feel I can't see what I look like, but I guarantee whatever you're doing, it's helping.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's go ahead. We're gonna jump ahead and get into. And it doesn't seem like any of these hats are making it onto the TV, but I think the wardrobe change is pretty much successful at this point. The vibe is
Right.
different.
All I've ever wanted is to be on Survivor.
What?
All I've
louder,
ever wanted
please.
is-
Sorry. Could you say that louder, please?
all I've ever wanted is to be on Survivor.
Oh,
So
well,
I can't
that's
believe
coming
that I
across.
couldn't hear.
That's obvious.
All right, well, let's go ahead. Let's get one more slate, and then we'll jump ahead into the audition. Let's get
Yeah,
your name,
of course.
your height, and your occupation, and your age.
And your favorite color.
The
And your
name I've
favorite
given
color.
myself is Chip.
Chip.
Yeah, I'm 5'10", and I'm represented by Mother Gaia.
You're
Mother Gaia.
represented by Mother Gaia. Do
As
you have
in
an
the earth.
occupation right now?
I mean, my occupation is surviving, I guess, if that helps. I haven't had a job or a social
It would be kind of
security
awkward if you
number.
put Sure.
Huh?
Okay. If you put Chip and then under occupation Survivor, I feel like that would be cheating and like a disadvantage to the other performers. So, should we,
I might become confused and think I'm
It's
reading
not
the
my
top
fault
of the
that I
form again
practiced.
that has the title of the show on it.
exactly. Very confusing. But we can work with it.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and jump into our first scenario for you here, Chip. Let's go ahead and say that you're on Survivor Island. And
I'm on?
Okay.
No,
you
we're
didn't get
doing
the part.
a.
This is a hypothetical scenario where you are on the Survivor Island. It's day 3, and you're realizing that you're running out of food. You don't have any rice. You don't have any beans. And the river doesn't seem to be providing any fish. So things are looking a little bit dire. And
You don't
you
have
just
any
found
chili.
out you don't have any
You
chili.
don't have any canned fruit.
No canned fruit.
Yeah.
So things are looking dire, and you just
No more
found out
Spam.
No more sugar cane.
no sugarcane, no spam, and one of your tribe
You're
mates
saying that like it
stole
would
some of
matter
the
to
food.
me.
And
What's
so-
that?
You're saying these food items like it would matter to me that I was off of them.
Okay, so food doesn't seem to bother you. Okay,
You can go long times without eating food.
Well, you don't have to eat like physical food, but the earth provides other
the
things.
earth
you know?
provides.
Holy
Well,
shit.
that's going to come in handy on the island. We're going to go ahead and cut to the island. Let's see you react to 3 days without food, and you just found out that a fellow survivor in your tribe stole some food.
Okay.
All right, and here we go. Let's begin.
Okay. So I just found out that we're out of people. And it seems to me that someone has stolen from our goods. Now, you know what we do with in kind of a Hammurabi code fashion, who steal from us? We chop off their left hand. And that way it signals to our tribe and every other tribe that this is someone who steals and they're not speaking us to. Okay?
All right, and that was pretty good. And we're gonna cut out of that. I think you really didn't have to really eat the leaf.
Oh, but I needed some fiber.
Oh well, actually, we're getting some notes from the producers in the chat. Sadville PM is saying we love the biting of the leaf,
Okay.
but Chip should really be eating it.
We want to see you digest
You know-
it.
So yeah, I guess we want a commitment one way or the other. Either don't eat the leaf at all, or really eat the leaf. But the biting and then we don't see you fully enjoying and swallowing it. That is sort of, kind of got a foot in both courts there.
Yeah.
Rest assured, I'm scared. You're a horrifying person.
Yes, we're very afraid of you. So that's working. That's coming through.
Great.
Uh, Let's go ahead.
I'm a little full for today, so I'm not going to eat more leaves so as not to confuse anyone.
Okay.
Because I had a pine cone for breakfast, and then I had some beautiful palm leaves that really made my tongue swell up for lunch, but I just kind of fought through it. So
Okay.
I think maybe
Again,
Have you eaten any real food in the last month?
come again.
like real food. Have you eaten like a hot dog or something?
Any protein?
I'm not
or-
sure.
You don't know what a hot dog is?
I guess, how are you alive
Well,
right now, I guess?
How am I alive right now? I keep eating what the earth provides for me, lots of leaves. I will catch fish or squirrels or rabbits or raccoons if I can fight one. Just anything that the earth provides.
Okay, well, we have a question from one of our producers. How do you keep your teeth so clean?
How do I keep my teeth so clean?
Yeah.
I eat sand.
You eat sand.
Okay.
Yeah, the kind of peeling motion gets all the plaque out of my gums.
Okay.
You know,
I guess
some strong comforts.
that makes sense. And so we're gonna go ahead and jump back in. Maybe we're gonna try something not food related this time. Now we're gonna go to our talking heads. These are the interview part of the show. So this is where you're gonna be one-on-one with the camera, with the audience. On this scenario, we want to maybe try something where you just lost a challenge and it was because somebody in your tribe wasn't pulling their weight. So maybe let's get a suggestion from our producers in the chat for what the challenge was that you guys lost, so that we can get some details and some specifics about the challenge, and then we're going to go ahead and jump into this interview. But you can kind of let loose about how you feel about the challenge, how you felt about your tribe's performance in the challenge. But let's get a suggestion from our producers for what that challenge. It could be a physical challenge, it could be a mental challenge, and then we'll jump in. And we got
I'm really
pizza
excited
eating
to
contest
win over
and a weight
America's.
pulling. Oh, sorry, what was that?
I'm really excited to win over America's heart.
Okay, well, technically you are not on the show yet, so I want to make that. I'm not sure if that's been clear to you yet. This is just the audition.
Wow.
But we've got a couple suggestions for what the challenges were. It was a pizza eating contest and weight pulling challenge, and we're going to combine those. So let's say that the challenge was you had to pull a big pile of pizza. And so let's say you had to pull a giant pile of pizza and then you had to eat that big pile. And then at the end, let's say, and also a fart contest judge. So maybe after you eat the pizza, you have to, it's who can do the best fart.
The baddest farts.
Who can fart the most?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, great.
Classic Survivor scenario. Seems like nothing too difficult.
And we're gonna go ahead and cut into that talking head right now. And 3, 2, 1.
So, today, we lost. And it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. It was the classic Survivor challenge that everyone always fails on. It's a pizza pulling contest. So you have to pull the biggest pizza over to your team side, and then you guys all have to eat it as quickly as you possibly can, and then whoever farts the longest and the loudest wins. And we smoked the other team with pulling it over, and we were eating it, and I haven't eaten real food in the past 4.5 years, and I'm wolfing down slice after slice, and we all collectively were trying our best to just fart the loudest, and Matthew couldn't pull his weight. He couldn't pull his weight. And so we all were doing our best to just squeeze out a fart as loud and as long as possible. And Matthew couldn't do it. Matthew wasn't lactose intolerant, so the cheese didn't affect him the way that it affects everyone else. And that's just hard to take, because when you work for so long and for so hard on something, and to have it not be your fault that it gets taken away from you, what are you supposed to do with that? What are you supposed to do with that? I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Wow, and we're gonna cut out of that.
Before you actually threaten to murder somebody. Amazing.
And there's what I can only imagine is a celebratory Seinfeld day. Yes, I mean, it was funny, it was dramatic, it was compelling, just like Seinfeld.
It was about nothing, but also about everything.
It was about nothing, and to me, that is what really felt Seinfeldian about it.
You're good.
And that was great, Chip.
Chip, you're great.
I honestly don't have too many notes. Does anybody? Do you have any thoughts about that scene? Do you want to share anything that you felt about that scene? Chip,
Huh?
do you have any thoughts about that scene? How did that feel for you?
How are your faculties?
I felt like I was really leaning into the fact that I wanted to kill him for losing that challenge with me.
Okay,
I've
so you're
worked
saying that
really
you really identified with the bloodlust. Am I understanding that right?
Yeah. Because it's about surviving. So if you can't survive physically, mentally, and emotionally, you should just be off the island. And that's all I've been doing. So it's like, I really just think, like, if you can't win the challenges, don't audition.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, I don't know if bloodlust is necessarily an intrinsic part of that, but if that is what that means to you, then I say more power to you. We have a couple of notes here from our production staff in the chat. Papa Hammer says, "Look, the delivery was dynamic. The monologue."
Thank you.
compelling.
We eat the
Was it
money.
actually
Yes.
true?
Yum yum.
Wow, and
Thank
you. Thank you so much,
Sadville.
Sadville.
Yeah, our good friend.
Sadville, thanks so much. Say that one more time, Chip.
What happened?
Someone gave us $1.
We got a donation from one of our producers, Sadville. That is
That
going to
is
go directly into producing the next season.
That is amazing.
Yeah, it's really great. We've got a question from one of our producers, and it's, what are you hiding from?
Society in general, but more specifically, unpaid taxes from the last 14 years.
And relatable.
And that is relatable. Tip for eating the leaf chip. Oh, and so our producer Sadville wanted to let you know that tip was especially for eating the leaf.
Eat your greens to get some greens. Ha ha ha.
And I think I get that.
And we think we get that.
It's a math joke. I'm laughing on the inside because I understand why it's funny.
All right, Chip, well, we're going to go ahead and do one more scenario here. We're going to go back to the beach for this one. And in this one, it's going to be another challenge scenario. In this one, one of the survivors during the competition passed out during the competition. And so the competition had to be postponed while we brought in the medical team. And so this is going to be your reaction to one of your fellow tribe members falling out of the competition due to medical-related reasons. And we just want to see you react honestly to that.
I'm talking to my team member. Like, this scenario is I'm talking to my team member.
Yes, you're talking to your team member after the competition or the challenge had just been postponed due to a medical emergency. And let's get some suggestions from our producers in the chat for what that challenge was. We recently had the pizza dragging contest. There was the oat milk, the fart contest, the milk
all
oat
classic
milking contest.
All classic Survivor scenarios.
Yeah, so let's get one more sort of stereotypical Survivor challenge that we can sort of ground this scenario.
Big leaf fall on guy. That sounds like a good thing. That
Yeah, maybe big leaf fall on guy.
Sun staring contest. Yeah, we were banned from doing that from now on. But I say chronic diarrhea due to rock eating contest.
Okay, and so maybe we can combine some of these suggestions into one. So maybe it was the survivor who could stare into the sun the longest while eating rocks. So the challenge was you have to eat rocks and you have to do it while staring into the sun. And if you stop staring into the sun or stop eating rocks, you lose the challenge.
I mean,
so
what'll Jeff think of next?
that's a classic game. And during this game, one of your fellow tribe mates fell ill and had to leave due to medical reasons. So we're going to go ahead and run that scenario in just 1 second.
I've seen every season of Survivor 3 times.
Perfect. Well, then this is going to be easy for you. And let's go ahead in 3, 2, 1.
You're fucking weak. You're fucking weak. Can you not survive in the sun for 1 day? Can you not take the sun's rays and turn it into energy, or you have heat stroke? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Get up. You're losing this competition for us. Do you know how hard I've worked to be here? And you're just throwing it all away. You're just throwing it all away. Don't bother coming back. Don't bother coming back. This show's called Survivor. You're not surviving. You're not surviving. We had to call in a medical helicopter to come in with Advil and penicillin and a Band-Aid. Nature provides everything for you. And you're just throwing it away. For comfort. For comfort.
And wow, just harrowing stuff.
That was really inspired.
It's as though if a football teammate was knocked to the ground and everyone was standing around, you yelled at him for getting injured. It was
I feel sick.
a very bold
He's
thing
weak.
to do. We love it. I think you're going to be a very scary addition, personally. But I don't know what else we have. Do we have anything we want to run past Chip here?
I'm feeling really good about it. I think we're definitely going to want to throw it to our producers in the chat, though, to make the final call.
Yeah, let's go ahead and let's see if they have taken to you as much as I have, Chip, which is a lot.
Chip, have you had to kill anyone over the past 4 years?
I'm sorry, come again?
Have you had to kill anyone over the past 4 years?
The connection's so bad, I can't hear you.
Have you had to murder anybody in the last 4 years?
It's the craziest thing. I can't hear, I don't know anything about killing anyone. I mean, the connection's bad. I mean, I can't hear you.
I mean, you've been doing a lot of talking about murder and threatening your fellow teammates, which is exciting for us, for sure. We just need to know if we need to assuage anything legally.
No, actually, not legally.
Do you exist legally as of the last 4 years?
I ate my social security card in a moment of desperation one time, and then my birth certificate came next.
You're amazing. I'm
You
enamored.
gave me a few days. I hadn't had linen that good in a while.
Beautiful. We're very proud of you. Well, we're gonna let our producers just kind of powwow for a little longer here, but do you have anything else you'd like to tell us?
Of course. If you go to the coordinates 46 north, 32 west, you'll find a treasure.
All right, please.
And what are those? Are those like longitude and latitude points? Or are those just numbers? 42 west from where?
Get yourself a dowsing rod, land in the Tacoma airport, and let it guide you.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and close up this poll. And geez Louise, Chip, what can we say? You scared the shit out of us, and we hope you scared the shit out of Jeff Prost. You're on Survivor.
Yes!
I feel like we just unleashed some demons here.
Oh God! All right, we're
What
gonna
have we done?
let's wheel out that TV before she breaks it.
All right, Chip, you're down here.
Thank you, we eat the money, yes, yum yum.
And thank you, Kevin MTM, for that $3.33 donation. All proceeds are going to produce the new episode of Survivor. The new season, actually the new episode.
The new big episode we got.
We're doing it one episode at a time this season. We're really kind of strapped for cash, so hopefully we can get a full season's worth of episodes in. But we're going episode by episode.
And let's hope it works, and let's hope that she doesn't kill someone live on television, or that she does, and that we get sick money from it. Okay, great. I think that we are ready for our next candidate. Other producers, do you have anything you want to be hungry?
I can wait.
You can wait? Okay, great. All right, well, let's see. Send him in, please. Oh, wow.
what's up?
Hello there.
Was I supposed to like throw clothes on the floor? Cause I only brought these.
Oh,
And
no.
there's-
Fine.
All these clothes are on the floor.
That's our dumb PA who did that. Thank you.
Oh, shit! Did I do something wrong?
And what do we have here? Who are we dealing with?
Huh?
Sorry.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
My name's Chudley Duncan.
Chudley Duncan. Did you run for president in the past year?
No, actually that was one of my boys. Yeah, we actually were in the same frat.
Sick.
But basically his campaign kind of like fell out when he realized that he had to like apply and like write applications, and like you can't just like say you're gonna run for president. It's like actually a lot of work and like bullshit. So
Tell me the truth.
but I'm here to like audition for Survivor, dude.
That's absolutely right. You're here to audition for Survivor.
Hell yeah, bro, dude. This is like my actual dream, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. We hope we can make it come true.
Oh, sick.
Go ahead and slate yourself. Give us your name, your occupation, your age, and your height, and your favorite color.
Okay, what's up? I'm Chudley Duncan. 6'1". I am currently unemployed, although I am the treasurer of Alpha Kappa Delta. What is the other one? My favorite color?
Yes.
Is the color of money, dude. Green, dude. I'm here to make $1 million. Yeah.
God, you're so sly. And you know of the $1 million prize for the season of Survivor.
Of course I know about the $1 million
Please state
prize,
your
dude.
name
That's
and
literally what I'm here. Oh, shit.
Yeah, can we
Slate
get that again? We have some hard of hearing producers.
All right, my name is Chudley Duncan, sir, at your service. I'm 6'1". I'm currently unemployed, although I am the treasurer of my fraternity. And my favorite color is green because it's the color of money, just like a fresh, cool $1 million.
And you want fat stacks. That's amazing.
And I want fat stacks.
Well, great. So we're just getting set up here for our.
Please state
Can I,
your
like-
name and representation.
And do it again?
So sorry.
And you want me to do it another
We
time?
just missed it.
Should I do it like different? Am I doing it wrong?
Maybe a little bit louder.
Great. We just want to make sure we're getting it.
For sure, yeah.
Okay.
And so if you want, you can like enunciate as hard as you can.
Enunciate more?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
for sure, yeah. My mom always told me that I didn't enunciate enough.
Yeah, maybe talk like you're less of like an idiot, you know?
Do a smarter talk?
Yeah.
Talk like you're not stupid, yeah.
Alright, for sure. Greetings, my fellow compatriots. My name is Chudley Duncan, and I am 6 footing and 1 of inches. And currently, I do not have employment at the present. However, I do serve as the treasuring department, the person in charge of the treasuring department of my fraternity. And also, my favorite color on the spectrum of colors is the green variety of it because I like money and currency.
Perfect.
Very sick. Thank you so much, Chudley. Well,
Thank you, dude.
So we're gonna.
Oh shit, was that wrong?
And they think
I thought I sounded smart as fuck.
you did. You said hideth and everything like that. You did.
Yeah, dude, I actually like read a bunch of Shakespeare when I was in like high school, so I know about all that like ith and uth and all that shit.
Yeah, what was your favorite Shakespeare?
Probably the one where what was that one with the king? The King Lear. What was that one?
King Lear.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that was it.
Okay.
It had like King Lear in it.
Yeah, that's King
Probably
Lear.
King Lear.
I don't think that was what it was called. It's like Shakespeare. No, I
Like
don't.
Shakespeare.
That's
Okay.
King Lear.
I don't know. I forget.
Was it 12?
Hey, can I move some of this like clothes and stuff on
Well,
the floor
just
so I can
kick-
like move around and
Just kick it
stuff?
away. Our dumb PA he's napping. He's very old. So we're gonna get you to our first scenario.
Oh, hell yeah, that's sick. Oh, what was that?
Sorry, our technicians are working on some stuff. We're hacking to the mainframe
Oh, okay.
as we produce you.
Oh, right, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Matrix shit, dude.
Absolutely, yeah. So let's imagine you're on the island,
Oh, sick.
and you're like 5 days in. Things are getting very hard. You've been losing some challenges.
Oh,
And
fuck.
it's just about time for you to reveal your sob story.
All right.
The story that makes you kind of break down halfway through an interview and say, I'm sorry, I have to just give me a second here. And just what makes people fall in love with you and really care about you.
No doubt, no doubt. So this is like the interview part where I talk like to the camera or whatever?
Exactly right, yes.
All right.
So go ahead and put a chair in the middle. Oh, it's right there, perfect, yeah. And go ahead and take a seat.
All right.
Very cool, Chudley. So we're going to go ahead and cut to this interview here and just give us your sob story. Make us really feel for you, okay?
All right, for sure.
Because we know you're a fun type of guy. You seem like a hoot in your fraternity, or as you say, fraternity. And we want to make sure that you can make us bring the tears.
All right, for sure, for sure.
All right. And do you have a sob story in mind?
Oh yeah, dude. I have actually the biggest bummer of a story actually just happened to me like not even that long ago. So it's actually super easy for me to tell a story but that is sad.
Perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and go with what you have first.
All right.
Go for it.
Basically, oh gosh, dude, my life is actually for real pretty legit hard because my boy Trevor, who's in my frat, he actually got caught embezzling like $40,000 out of our fraternity, which is like not even that big a deal. It was actually kind of chill because he was at least like spending it on tight shit like casinos and like steaks and shit. But it was actually fucked up because he got our frat banned from campus, and now like we're allowed to still like have a house and like throw ragers and shit, but like we can't participate in like skit and like any of the other like Greek events on campus. And like even though those are kind of like lame and like dumb as shit, it's like still kind of fucked up that like all we're allowed to do is rage, even though that's like mostly what we do. So I don't know, I'm like kind of pretty still salty about it, and it's definitely a reason that I feel like the jury should vote for me because my life has been actually super hard, and even though I look sick as hell and I look like actually my life is really easy, it's actually very difficult for me to be this kind of like handsome and rich and good looking kind of person because people judge me and think that I'm not actually smart.
And we're gonna go back to the studio. Great job. You again, very, very playful.
Thank you, dude.
We're gonna try and get something a little more relatable to a lot of folks. I mean, of course.
What's that?
Relatable?
Yeah, what is that?
Well, we obviously want the demographic of frat bros to watch the show.
Oh, hell yeah,
you
dude.
And all your homies.
All my bros are gonna watch. Dude, if I'm on, dude, there's gonna be a hella watch parties in the house, dude.
For sure. But let's say your grandfather was watching.
Okay, no doubt.
And he might not understand a single word you just said.
Okay.
So we're gonna try and get a much more emotional, universal story from our producers here and see if you can deliver that as if it was your own.
Oh,
Okay.
so you want me to like tell like a made up story?
Yeah, but make it seem like it's real.
Okay.
So, producers in the chat, can you please tell us a sad sob story that Chudley can take on as his own here, just for the sake of the interview? Let's see, you're tired from sleeping too much. That's a pretty good one. You can wrap that into your character. Dudley, what's your GPA? We're going to see if that can help us out here.
Oh shit, dude. I actually don't even really know what my GPA is because when I try to log into my student portal, it asks me what my username and like my password is, and I like don't remember. So I couldn't like figure out what my classes were, so I like didn't go to any of them. So I think it's probably bad, but I don't know for sure. It might actually be good.
Okay, great. And it seems like we got a perfect one here. So we're gonna have you pretend, this is a little more on your side still, but I want you to make it feel like it is the most devastating thing that has happened in your life, and you carry it around with you everywhere you go.
All right.
You dropped the keg and it broke, so your bros got mad.
Oh, fuck, dude. That actually did legit, dude. Like, actually, that legit happened to me, and it was actually legit so fucked up.
So really express how fucked up it was. Let it, like, overtake you,
All right.
okay? Let us really feel for you.
All right, dude.
Also, what's your favorite Boondock Saints movie? 1 or 2?
Honestly, for me, I can't decide. Like, gun to my head, dude, fucking pull the trigger, man. I can't.
You'd rather be shot in the face than tell us which of your Boondock Saints movies.
Actually,
is your
legit.
favorite. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that is very appropriate. Great. All right, Dudley. So we're going to take producer Still Rhina's suggestion here of dropping a keg and it breaking and your bros getting mad at you.
All right, no doubt, no doubt.
Right,
And the keg is on the island? Am I understanding that right? Like, me and my bros are on Survivor
This happened
Island?
to you a long time ago.
Oh, no doubt. So I'm just like I'm like reenact, or I'm like...
You're recounting it?
I'm recounting it.
You're haunted by it?
All right, for sure. I legit am haunted by it, so I'll like access those emotions and portray them facially and physically and verbally.
That's perfect. Okay, are you ready, Chudley?
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
And you're on the island.
So this one time, me and my boys were like basically getting set up for like what was about to be probably like the most banging kegger maybe ever. And so we were like trying to like unload everything out of my boys' Tundra, and shit was going smooth except for Bryce. Basically, like he handed me the keg, and so I was like holding it all by myself, which ordinarily is like not even a big problem because I can squat like 450 on like a bad day. But on this day, I like put my ankle down kind of like weird, and so it's fuck. It's shit, dude. And so I dropped fuck, dude, I fucking dropped the keg, and it was like, for a second I thought it was chill, and then it actually wasn't even like a big fucking deal, and then like, it started like dripping out, and I was like, fuck, dude, cause that is like the telltale sign that it's like can't even be salvaged, man. Like if it was just a dent, it'd be chill, but it's like actually legit, like, it's actually legit, like leaking out. And I didn't know what to do, so I tried to like slurp that shit. And I was like slurping, and it was like mixed with like the dirt and the mud. And I was like, it barely even got even like a little bit lit off that shit, dude. Can we stop?
Of course.
Can we stop?
Actually, I don't want to stop. Go back to it.
Okay.
Seriously, man, can we like fucking stop? Because it's actually like fucking
No,
bullshit,
this is
dude.
real and we want this.
And all my boys were like, it's not your fault, it's like not even a big deal, like just mellow out, bro, we can get another one. I was like, it's a big deal! It's actually like a legit ass big deal, and I like fucked it up for the little fucking frat.
I'm gonna call it there. I think that was it. Thank you so much. Chudley, are you okay?
No,
I'm so sorry.
I'm actually like majorly fucked up, dude. Actually super fucked up for
I might be
that.
able to fix this.
You seem legitly fucked up. Do you
I might
want
have something.
to try something here?
Hey Chudley.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Hey, you know what I'm gonna go do after this?
What up?
I'm gonna go cruise for some poon.
Please state your name and representation.
I'm gonna go cruise for some poon after this.
For real?
Yeah. You
All right.
trying to come through?
I actually am trying to. I got a slate again real quick, but I actually do want to hear more about
Let's
those
talk after
plans.
this. Slate again. Let's talk after
You
this.
got some plans. That's great.
All right, my name is Chudley Dudley. Fuck. My name is Chudley Duncan. I'm 6'1". I'm currently unemployed, although I do serve as the treasurer of my fraternity. My favorite color is green, like the color of cash money.
Chudley, thank you so much. I want to run one more scenario by you. It'll be much easier, okay?
Hey Chudley.
What up, dude?
Hey Chudley.
What's up, bro?
Pussy.
You want that
Right.
pussy?
What, dude?
Right? Pussy.
Pussy, dude.
Some of that pussy.
Right.
That actually is legit funny as
Right,
fuck.
man?
It's-
Actually, dude, when people say pussy like that, dude, actually that is legit the funniest shit ever.
Hell
There you
yeah.
go.
Agreed.
There
Dude.
we go.
Pussy.
Okay.
Nah,
Alright.
dude, that's fucked
Beautiful.
up. No, I can't actually do
Chudley,
pussy.
I'm so sorry I put you in such a dramatic
Huh?
state. Right
What's
off
up?
the bat.
Oh yeah, no worries, dude. It's all
So
good.
we're gonna do.
I'm
one-
like basically over it. It's like fucking whatever.
Oh great! So we're gonna go ahead and bring you into one more scenario. Let's do a little bit of gossiping. A big part of
Oh,
Survivor
hell
is
yeah, dude.
gossiping against your other teammates who are maybe not pulling their weight or are doing things that are bothering you and holding the team back.
No doubt, for
So,
sure. I know what that is for sure, dude.
Go ahead and take some inspiration here first for this first run. Improvise it,
All right.
and just do a little bit of gossiping as if you have something to say about some of your fellow teammates. Okay.
Okay, for sure. Is there like a specific person that I'm like trying to like roast or like?
Let's see. There's a guy who was like a doctor on the island.
Oh,
team,
no doubt, no
okay?
doubt.
And
Yeah,
he's,
fuck that dude.
And he's maybe like super professional and super highfalutin and kind of
He's what?
highfalutin. He's
Oh,
like,
he plays the flute.
he plays the flute. He's a huge douche.
Okay, for sure.
That makes sense?
Yeah, dude.
Fantastic. So we're gonna go ahead and start with this, and then we'll see what the producers think. Maybe do another scenario.
All right, no doubt, no
All
doubt.
right. And here's gossiping with Chudley.
Oh, dude, did you see that fucking Dr. Narc, dude? All he fucking does all day is play his goddamn flute. And I'm like, honestly, what the fuck, man? This is Survivor Island, not fucking play your goddamn flute like an asshole island. Honestly, man, I'm thinking if I find the, like, freaking hidden immunity island or something, then I'm gonna say, like, vote me out, and then we're gonna honestly, like, blindside this doctor, dude. He's getting on everybody's nerves. And sometimes I say it like that.
Okay, great. So you implied that you want to get voted off so you can also ambush and jump the doctor.
Yeah, dude, that's actually like freaking like actual like ninja mind games that I could actually play.
That's pretty bold. Let's see. Anyone in the any of the producers in the chat have any suggestions for how Chudley could improve as a teammate on the island? So someone's calling you a master strategist. Clearly, you.
Actually, no doubt, because I did actually watch like basically all the episodes of Survivor, so like I kind of have the art of war basically ingrained in my freaking head, dude.
Ooh, Sun Tzu, very impressive. Yes. More dabs is what we're hearing. Okay, great. So the dabs do seem to have some sort of power. Hold the dabs longer, but also have more dabs in general.
Dab longer and more often, no doubt, no doubt.
Yes.
That's actually for sure easy.
It'll be satisfying to watch him lose. That's valuable. Okay, so let's go ahead and pretend that this person that you're talking about has cost you a game and cost you guys a chance.
Oh fuck! Like we lost a challenge
because of this person.
Damn, because of the flute-playing doctor.
Exactly. Yes.
Damn, that asshole dude. Fuck that guy.
And do you have a catchphrase, Chudley?
A catchphrase. I mean, basically, like dabbing is like basically kind of my catchphrase. It's sort of like a non-verbal catchphrase. I'm basically just like.
Okay, great.
On them.
That's beautiful. So they lost you your challenge.
If they want to give me a catchphrase though, like for the show, like
sure.
I'm down though.
Could we get a 3-word catchphrase in the chat here?
Yeah, if it's like more than 3 words, I'll probably not be able to remember it.
That's whack, bros. Pretty good. Kind of like that.
That is honestly something that I do kind of like say a lot, so
sure.
that would be pretty for sure easy for me to say.
There's 2 things I think I'd like for you to try.
All right.
Can you talk about your frisbee golf league?
Like my actual frisbee golf league that I'm in?
Example.
Okay,
yes.
no doubt, no doubt.
And also, at some point, can you please flip your hat front facing in a dramatic fashion?
Oh, damn. I've actually never flipped my hat forward before.
But if you would do it in real life, would it be because it's very intense?
I mean, like I could try, I just like I don't know how. Like I haven't actually. Usually when I put my hat on, it's like backwards, so I've never actually tried to put it on forward or like turn it. But I mean, I could try it.
Okay, we'll give it a try. Do any of these other catchphrases?
Oh, skeet skeet yeet is actually a tight catchphrase, and I think I like that one.
Okay, so we'll go with skeet skeet yeet.
I'll say like skeet skeet yeet and then throw it into like a dab or something.
Perfect. Yeah. So we got some more dabs, longer dabs, and
turn my hat
front facing if possible.
And also talk about my like frisbee golf league.
Yes, use your frisbee golf league as an example of what could have gone better.
No doubt, no doubt. And we just lost a challenge because of the doctor who plays the flute too much.
The flute playing douchebag doctor. Yes.
All right, for sure.
All right, let's go ahead and go for it.
Ugh, fuck, dude! I cannot believe that we freaking lost again another challenge because of that stupid freaking doctor who is always playing his goddamn flute. Honestly, man, I'm about to go skeet skeet yeet on that sucker.
Long dabs.
Long dabs. This is not like how it usually goes at my Froth League, where basically I honestly it's a one shot, one kill for me. Like I'm acing those holes every single time. But out there on the course, flute playing doctor, he shot the freaking bed, dude. Oh.
And amazing.
And I'm pissed.
Oh, you're pissed.
And I'm fucking pissed.
Of course. No, I feel it. I felt it. Amazing.
Oh, I forgot to friggin' turn my hat, dude. I knew I'd forget to do that. It's so unnatural to me.
That's okay.
It's incredibly unnatural for me to do that.
First of all, thank you, producer Vaudeville. Thank you so much for the $5 suggestion. Very kind of you. So let's try.
Thanks, dude. That's actually hella tight. Thank you, man.
Let's try one more with the hat, and also we have some producers who are upset with the cursing.
Oh, fuck. Am I actually not allowed to curse?
Yeah,
Technically.
you can't curse.
Oh, shit, dude. If I didn't...
Sort of fun, G-rated cursing.
If you can think of some funny words that could replace curse words, but keep the cadence of cursing.
I can't say fuck.
Unfortunately, you cannot say fuck.
I can't say shit.
Can't say shit.
Can't say that either.
I can't say ass.
Can't say ass.
I can't say bitch.
No.
Can't say bitch. Jeff Probst actually hates these words.
Fuck. I
know.
mean, frick, dude.
It's frick, fiddlestick.
Even more G-rated if you could.
Yeah, don't even hint at what the word could possibly be.
I can't say Hungarian.
I
Does
don't
that
like
count?
it.
You don't like that?
I don't know what that means. I just heard people say it.
Really? Okay, great. That's potentially pejorative.
It sounds fucked up.
True. Okay, so we're gonna try that again. Let's just do the same thing, but with turning your hat facing frontward, and please try your best to not curse.
All right, no doubt. I will not curse. I will turn my hat around. I'm going to mention Frolf. I am going to talk about the doctor who is a douchebag and he's playing his flute. and I'm gonna
Thank
dab
you,
on the
we
haters
eat the
and
money,
say,
yes,
oh,
yo,
dude, hell
yo.
yeah, dude, flex Montello. How about flexing my Montello, dude? Bam, 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 bam.
And wow, these guns, my god. Perfect. Oh, Jesus. Dabbing on him.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Show and tell live. What up, dude? Dab on him for show and tell freaking live, dude. You're just in time for my killer audition. I'm out here. I'm trying to audition for the new season of friggin' Survivor, dude.
That's right. And so we're trying to see how we can do it gossiping, but this time with no cursing, more dabs, and also turn your hat frontward
For sure.
dramatically.
I will turn my hat forward for the first time in my ever life, dude.
Perfect. Great. Ready to go?
Oh, yeah, dude. I was born ready.
Let's do it, Chudley.
Frick, dude! I cannot believe that we actually just lost another flubbing challenge because of this gosh darn doctor who is always playing the flute. Dude, if this was my froth league and we were out on the course, I would be tossing discs and hitting bangers every single day of the week. But this fart knocker is losing challenges left and right. Honestly, I'm about to say skeet, skeet, yeet, and dab on these haters, man. You heard me?
You got
Great.
And let's go back. Turn the hat back.
Oh, fucked. Oh,
You okay?
oh,
You
dude.
alright?
I've never done that, dude. That felt. Oh, I need to take a breather, dude.
No,
Looks like
you're.
there's a little bit of blood coming out of the side of your head there.
Yeah, you're turning pink.
Oh. Oh.
Has that hat ever moved?
Huh?
Has that hat ever moved?
I take it off, but I only have ever put it on backwards. So
Please
when I
state your
put it
name
on
and
forward,
representation.
oh shit! You need me to slate again, dude?
Yeah, one more
Let's have
time,
him slate on
dude.
the
Sorry.
way out.
All right, what up, dude? All right, for
Can
sure.
you do some flexing and some dabbing with this one?
You want me to
actually?
flex while I slate?
We saw someone saying we need some more flexing, so we're just gonna try and get this for the tape.
All right, no doubt, no doubt. What up? My name is Chudley Duncan. I'm 21 years old. I'm currently friggin' unemployed, but I am the treasurer of my fraternity. I do play freaking froth like basically every day. And what was the other? Oh, hell yeah! My favorite color is green, like the color of money, because I love fat stacks.
Amazing. There you go. And while you do this, we're gonna go ahead and consult our producers in the chat here and see if they want it on the next season of Survivor. Oh, Chudley, so you're gonna go cruising for Pussy?
Oh yeah, dude. Is that producer who
Yeah,
wanted to like
I'll meet
cruise?
you out- I'll meet
Genuine
you
offer.
outside.
Oh, for sure. Hey, dude, do you have like a vape or like maybe like a square that I can bum?
Yeah, I'll meet you outside.
All right,
Oh,
for
what
sure.
was it last week? What you said?
Oh, like a cigarette, like a
I
square.
think you said
like-
a squirt or something.
Oh no, dude. Yeah, actually, that's just like lingo, dude. I'm in a cigarette.
Gotcha.
but,
Well, yeah, I'm
like,
sure
it's
someone
whatever.
has one around.
I'm trying to quit, but it's like it's honestly like fucked up how much you actually want to smoke all the time.
Oh, of course, yes. Addiction's a fun thing. Is it a weird producer that wants to take the young man cruising for Pussy? It's just, that's just Hollywood for you. I'm a family man personally. I'm friends with the Chrissy Teigens of the world, and we don't do any cruising for Pussy anymore. Those days are over, actually. But some producers do like the fun party lifestyle, such as this producer over here.
Yep.
And you like cruising for Pussy.
Yeah, and I'll meet you out there, man.
Fantastic. And it seems like we're just about done with the poll. One more second. How are the leg guns? Someone's asking. Let's see if we can check on those. Oh, one more second. Yep, that's the chest. And ooh, wow. Slap that meat.
Okay.
And,
We saw that.
we saw that. Chudley, it looks like you're on the next season of Survivor.
Hell yeah, dude!
Bro, really, really big congratulations.
Fuck yeah, dude! Oh, dude, this song, dude. Wait till the boys back at the house hear about this. They're gonna fucking flip, dude. Hell yeah, dude. This is sick, dude. Thank you, bro. Thank
Can you
you.
list the boys back at the house?
Huh? The boys?
Shout them out right here.
Oh, I will shout them out, dude. Charlie, Tyler, Duncan, B, Mike, Scott, Adam, Alex, Roger, Ryan, Bryce, Wade, Wyatt, Joey, Johnny, Jimmy, Jeff, freaking Steve, dude. How could I forget? Who else? Oh my God.
Duncan B. Is there another Duncan?
Oh yeah, Duncan L, Duncan B, dude. How could I forget Duncan B and not remember Duncan L, dude? Dude, Chuck, Brent, fucking, Scotty, man.
Is there
Dude,
a third Duncan?
who am I forgetting? No, there's Duncan with a K, but we like really don't talk to him that much anymore. Oh, Dane! No doubt, dude. Dane, honestly, dude, how could I forget Dane? I don't want to even, like, really listen anymore because I feel like I will forget one person and they're going to, like, ice me.
You don't want to get hurt anybody, of course, yeah.
But anybody I didn't mention, dude, honestly, hearts forever, dude. I'm going to, like, you know what we're going to do when we get back to the house, dude. And I cannot say any more about that for legal purposes. Ladies, no, I actually don't talk to girls.
Oh, okay, great.
Thanks,
Well,
man.
thank you so much, Chudley.
All right, peace out, dude.
Great job. Really proud of you. Wow. What a fun, colorful bunch we have so far.
Yeah, I've been impressed and disappointed.
That's fair. I'd say that humans are disappointing on a general level, and so we get to see a little bit of that as well as what makes them fun in the first place.
That's true. Hey, is this next one going to be in the room? Or
We're going to a remote auditioner. We're going to go ahead and wheel them in real quickly.
Great, let's get that guy to wheel him in here.
Let's see. Well, I can hear.
Yeah, it looks like the TV's on. Let's get it in
Right,
here.
and pushing it. Howdy. Oh, it's rocking back and forth. Here we go. Hello?
Hi there. How's it going? How's it going?
It's great. Okay, what's your name?
My name's Kiwi Strawberry.
Hi, Kiwi Strawberry.
Hello.
Welcome to auditioning for Survivor. So.
I'm
what
so
do you-
happy to be here.
I'm glad you are. What do you do, Kiwi Strawberry?
Can you put a dark, damp room behind me? Can you put a dark
damp room behind
Can
you?
you put a dark, damp room behind me?
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, and I'll do my best here.
My name's Kiwi Strawberry.
Yeah, we got that.
No, we know
You
that.
mentioned that already, that your name's Kiwi Strawberry.
And that's an interesting name. And is there any story behind that name?
Well,
God gave me this,
Great. Perfect.
and I'm a doctor.
Wow. Shocking.
Wait, you're a
favorite color?
doctor?
Yes.
What kind of
And I'm
doctor are
here.
you?
And I'm here to find the love of my life.
Wait, what kind of doctor are you, Kiwi Strawberry?
I'm a bone doctor.
Euphemism?
Is that a euphemism? Oh.
ignore that.
Oh.
Oh boy. Let's cut to the eye real quick.
And
I'm
just
a
so you
bone
get an
doctor.
idea of it, Kiwi Strawberry, this is sort of a vision of the island that we're going to be using. This is not the actual Survivor Island. This is just sort of a imitation of the Survival Island.
This is too bright.
It's too bright? Well, it's going to be...
It's too bright out.
I mean, sometimes it's going to be night.
It will be that
Can you
bright.
turn the light down?
Outside.
That's the sun. That's not a light. I mean, it is a light, but
Turn
you
it
can't turn it
down.
off.
Can you turn it down? Can you turn it?
Outside.
Hello.
Hi, Kiwi. So we weren't able to
Hi.
get the dark background for you. We only have the black background.
Okay.
What's that around your neck?
It's my necklace.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, Kiwi, I think we're gonna go ahead. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us about yourself before we jump into some scenarios here?
No.
Okay.
Okay, really sort of a man of mystery. And that's cool. Honestly, we need some of that on the island to sort of keep suspense. So maybe we'll find out a little bit more about you from this process. Let's go ahead and jump. We're gonna jump onto the island scenario. And for this first one, this is just gonna be sort of an introductory. It's day one on the island.
Oh yeah, we need your favorite food real quick.
Oh yeah, can we get your favorite food?
Yes. It's lamb.
Lamb. Is it prepared a specific way or just the meat lamb?
Skewer.
Skewer?
Skewer.
Lamb skewer.
I prefer lamb
Lamb
skewer.
on a stick.
Lamb skewer.
Okay.
Alright, we'll work with that.
Can we
So
get a
ladies-
dark room behind?
No.
Okay.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and jump onto this island, and it's day one, you're just meeting your fellow tribe mates, and let's get a scenario where you are talking to a fellow tribe mate about somebody who you just met.
And we're on the island now.
We're gonna be on the island in just a minute. We're gonna transfer you over to the island, and once you're on the island, you're gonna pretend like you're talking with a fellow teammate, a fellow tribe member about a third party who everybody's suspicious of.
Okay.
And maybe we can get some suggestions from our producers in the chat for reasons why this third tribe mate is suspicious. What's some suspicious behavior that might take place on an island that can sort of set the mood for this scenario? And one suspicious thing is that they have a thick Russian accent. Another is that they found robot parts in their toilet. Too many noses. So feel free to use any of these suggestions as what might be some suspicious behavior on the island.
Okay.
And we're gonna go ahead and jump over to that island in 3, 2, 1.
It's so bright. Can we turn... Hello, island guy. Can we turn the lights down on this island? It's so bright. Please. Okay. Hey, you know Chris? The other guy on the island? Do you think he likes me? I'm looking for the love of my life, and I hope that he likes me. I love being on The Bachelor. It's the best.
All right, cut. We're gonna cut out of that.
And we're not on The Bachelor.
And this is not The Bachelor. This is Survivor.
And Chris Harrison's the host of The Bachelor, so
Different show.
you also can't fall in love with the host.
I also want to remind you that we cannot turn down the sun. The sun is not a practical light.
It's a thing we cannot avoid. I'm sorry.
It just is in outer space. It's always going to be on.
In fact, it'll be on constantly throughout the run of the show, so you'd be with the sun for about 2 months.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Is that going to be a problem for you?
That's gonna be great. This is gonna be great.
Oh, okay, good. All right, well, other than that, I thought that scenario went pretty smooth. Do we have any notes maybe from our producers in the chat? Someone saying this guy doesn't understand anything. Maybe this tribe member keeps going to a specific part of the island and doing something suspicious. Okay, so that is a suggestion for something suspicious that a fellow tribe mate might be doing.
Here's a great one from producer Wavy Lines. Can you please purse your lips more?
Yeah, that's great. Let's get some even more pursed lips and more adjectives too from producer Super Pizza. I think that's a great idea. So more pursing on the lips and more adjectives.
Okay.
Great. And is there anything else that we want to do before we run this scenario one more time?
They'd like for us to try out and mashed potatoes.
And mashed potatoes. And so if you want to involve mashed potatoes in any way, that's sort of kind of a jumping off point.
Okay.
And great.
All right, and let's go ahead and jump back onto that beach using those new notes: purse lips, more adjectives,
And I'm
maybe.
still mad at this guy?
Yeah, you're still pissed at this guy.
Yeah, you're super pissed.
Okay.
All right, and let's jump in 3, 2, 1.
Ah! It's so bright. I wish that somebody would turn this light down. It's so... Hey! Hey. Have you seen that blue guy? He was so blue and green and brown. And I'm so
Can we cut
mad.
for 1 second? So 2 things right off the bat. Again, can't control the brightness of the sun. The sun is just going to be in the sky. It's just going to be the amount of brightness that it always
That'll
is.
be every day too. That'll be consistently every day. That'll happen.
Every day the sun's going to be bright. And so maybe this wasn't clear when we gave the note, but when we said use more adjectives, we didn't mean just list a bunch of colors that one guy is. We were thinking maybe you could sort of describe the scene more than just saying that a guy is 3 or 4 different colors. And that part didn't really even make any sense, if I'm being totally honest.
It's also, yeah, it seemed like you couldn't make out his color, or he was a bunch of different colors.
It was really bright. I couldn't see very well.
You're saying it was hard to see? Well, these are hypothetical guys. So you can see, if you want in this scenario, you can see him. Alright, well we're gonna go ahead. Let's try this.
Just go ahead, yeah.
We're gonna try this scenario one
Try it
last
all
time.
One more time.
And thank you for pursing your lips.
And here's a suggestion that I don't fully understand, but one with more sunglasses and without sunglasses. Yeah, let's try without the sunglasses. Are you comfortable with that?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna keep the purse lips. Yeah, that's good. That's a nice compromise. Just sort of pulling them further down on your face. But we're gonna keep the purse lips. We're gonna try for more adjectives this time.
And 3.
And 3, 2, 1.
Oh, it is bright. Ah. Hey. Hey, did you see that big guy? He was so big and small and short and tall. And I'm mad at him. Do you think he loves me? I love being on The Bachelor. He was.
We're gonna have to cut out of that.
That was our fault for having you take your sunglasses off when it was already too bright.
Yeah, that we probably should have foreseen that would be an issue.
We didn't take into consideration yet.
Now, so he was big, he was tall, he was small, he was short.
It seemed like you took the note of losing the colors, but you kind of you did the same thing with sizes.
Yeah, you didn't take the note of sort of settling on one extreme that they can be. One definitive sort of way to describe them.
And I also got to reiterate, this is not The Bachelor. It is Survivor, different show, completely different premise, different host, different network, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So not The Bachelor.
We're not a Disney property.
Yeah, I'm getting a note here that's more conflicting adjectives, but I'd like less. I would like less, so do with that what you will.
Yeah, you can choose which producer's note you feel more comfortable taking, but please do take a note.
Okay.
And this is a note that I think is a great one. We want to work in some more sponsors. So if you have any sort of brands or companies, obviously The Bachelor thrives off of corporate sponsorships. That's how we make most of our money. So if you want to just slip in a brand, that would be really helpful for
And
us.
one note I like here is maybe you're trying harder to get a rose. Now keep in mind, this isn't The Bachelor.
Not The Bachelor.
It's
So
not
you're
The
trying to
Bachelor.
get a rose, but not via The Bachelor. Okay?
So you're trying to win a rose on Survivor, and whatever that means to you.
Rose.
And even more pursed lips, if we can get that.
Yeah.
That's great. And we're going to try this one more time, and then we're going to go ahead and do a quick interview.
Yeah, you look great. Let's
All right,
start
in
that.
3, 2, 1.
Ah! It's so bright! It's so bright out. Can someone turn off the damn fucking sun? Anyway, have you seen that guy? He was thin. He was really skinny and fat and skinny like a stick, but fat like a big old pig. And anyway, have you tried these saltines? Brand saltines? These are the crackers of the future. You just and they're salty and they're good for when you're sick and when you're sick but you're healthy and you like that guy. He's so sick but he's healthy. He's so sick but he's also he looks great. And boy, and I hope I get the rose on The Bachelor tonight.
And cut.
And cut. And it is not The
And
Bachelor.
it's not The Bachelor. And it is Survivor.
Right.
Different show.
Right.
Although I do like that you used two sort of genres of adjectives in this one: fat and skinny, and healthy and sick.
Yeah.
That was definitely
Right.
a step in the right direction. I think the saltine plug was a little bit confusing because the name of the brand is also the name of the product. It's sort of like a Kleenex situation.
Also, is it of the future?
Yeah, it sort of feels like the past almost.
Yeah.
I think it's a future cracker.
Alright.
We could talk to Saltine about that.
Yeah, we don't have to get into that debate right now, but I think we're ready to move on to the interview. These are the talking head portion of the show where we pull a survivor aside for sort of a one-on-one with the camera and with the audience where you can really sort of let loose and talk about your emotions on the show, maybe your strategy, your goals, your ambitions.
Okay.
Kissed again in a menacing way.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and run another scenario where you've just been kissed and it was in a menacing way, and now you're in an interview where you're telling the camera about how that experience went.
And this will
Okay.
be outside, just so you know.
And the whole thing takes place outside where the
Please
sun is.
know that
The
in
entire
advance.
thing.
Don't say, can someone
Got
turn
it.
on the light?
And are you moving right now? Are you going somewhere?
Yeah, I'm walking around.
Okay. Well, as long as you can
Yeah,
maintain
I'm
a
walking
stable
around.
internet connection, that is fine, I suppose. All right, we're gonna go ahead and run this interview section now. And like we said, you were just kissed in a menacing way, and let's also say that you're excited to make the hometown visit to see your parents.
But that's not a bachelor.
And it's not from The Bachelor.
But you are excited to go to hometowns and visit the parents.
Okay.
You might date. Okay, are you ready?
Yeah.
And it's extremely dark where you are now. It's almost. Are you in a dark room?
It's pretty bright in here actually.
Okay, because you're wearing sunglasses, but it appears that you're in like almost like a dark closet or something.
We can
You don't
barely
need
see
the
you
chroma. You don't need the chroma. You don't need the chroma me anymore.
Okay, good to know.
All right, we're gonna go to an outside place.
All right, here we go. We're gonna go to the interview.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it's so bright here. Not as bright as the last place, but still pretty bright. Oh God. But I just got kissed. I just got kissed and it felt so good. Oh, I love getting kissed. It's my favorite thing to do. My favorite thing to do is get kissed. I love it. And let me remind you how it went. It went. But this wasn't a normal kiss. This was a menacing kiss. It was a mean kiss, almost like they didn't actually want to kiss me. And it was confusing because it was right in front of my parents, because we went back to Texas and I showed them my family and my dog and they kissed me, but not in a nice way. And now I'm all confused.
And cut.
And cut.
we're gonna cut out of that, and that was, wow.
And okay.
Huh. It's hard to even put into words how I felt about that.
Yeah, I'm confused because I've just never seen anything like this on Survivor.
We're getting some reactions from our producers in the chat, though. Sadville PM is saying that was perfect.
Great.
I'm getting, I am unsettled and I am done. Looks like some producers are walking out and leaving.
Okay, so definitely a polarizing performance.
Yes.
Love it or hate it, you can't say that he didn't move the dial.
My bones melted, perfect. So yeah, really both extremes here.
Great, I can't wait to be on The Bachelor.
And this is not The
You
Bachelor.
really have to understand, if you were to get this job, you'd be on an island, exposed to the sun, 100% of the time, 2 months at least for production.
Got it.
Okay, great.
It seems like you don't got it.
You're just saying got it to make us feel like we have to stop talking about it.
This is gonna be great. I can't wait to kiss everyone.
Okay, well, I guess technically you are able to kiss people on Survivor, but it's not a part
I
of the show.
can't wait to kiss all of you.
Producer's note here, I'm 12, what is this?
And can you explain what this is to a 12-year-old?
I'm 12 and what is this?
I'm auditioning for The Big Bachelor.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
you're
be
not
and I'm
in
gonna
Survivor.
and I'm gonna be the Big Bachelor.
Okay, well, I think we
And
got
I'm
a vote
gonna
on
kiss
this guy.
everyone in a nice dark room.
All right, so we're gonna consult with our producers in the chat. We're gonna get a vote up, and I'd like to remind our producers that this guy doesn't realize he's auditioning for Survivor. As far as we can tell, he does think that he's auditioning for The Bachelor. Whether or not that's important to you, we'll see in the results of the poll.
Oh, please do not breathe into your microphone like that.
I'm sorry.
You're okay. And boy, we are just jumping up and down. Truly splitting the vote.
Yes, everything about this guy seems to be extremely polarizing.
Yeah, he's really living on both extremes.
I can't wait to see all of you and kiss all of you.
Okay, well, we're just the casting agents. We're not gonna be on the island.
I don't go to the island.
And yes, that
Finally.
Sounds right.
is perhaps the most appropriate use of the suspicion sound that we've had.
Possibly a little
in a
too
while.
late.
And really riding that line right now.
And let's see if we can get okay. And it seems like it was just pushed over the line.
Well, that should do it.
And unfortunately,
Kiwi Strawberry, you are not going to be going to Survivor Island.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to be on the show.
Okay, you're not going to be on Survivor.
we could send you to the Bachelor, folks, maybe?
Yeah, if you want. I think Bachelor might be auditioning down the hall.
You could easily be in the first episode coming out of the limo, and then maybe for like an extra episode for novelty's sake. But for Survivor, we cannot guarantee
Thank you
anything.
so much.
All right, can we get
I'm
somebody to
gonna
push
wa-
this TV into the
wash
next
my
room?
microphone.
I'm just
Yeah, here, let me.
I'm gonna just wash my microphone.
You're washing your microphone? All right, get this guy out of here.
I'm gonna wash
He's washing his microphone in the sink. Jesus Christ. All right, is there anybody else like in the hallway, like a real person?
Yeah, we got one more.
All right. All right, and we really got to wrap this up soon because I have got to be at the Cheesecake Factory for my niece's birthday party, or
Right.
she is
Well, I
going
got nowhere
to
to
kill
be.
me.
It's his less important niece, folks. Oh, okay.
How's it going?
Hey,
All right, now this guy looks like somebody who might actually
Be on
be
the
ready
show,
for
yeah.
Survivor, finally. What's your name, buddy?
Named Sergeant DT Thumbnail.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Thank you
I
for your
feel
service.
great about this.
You got
Thank you, you will never escape.
And Sadville PM, thank you so much for that subscription.
All right, let's go ahead and slate.
Yeah, Sergeant, can you give us your name, your occupation, your age, and your favorite color?
Name's DT Thumbnail. My favorite color, army green. And of course, I'm a sergeant.
Okay, and your age?
Age 72.
Wow, 72.
Looking great, sir.
DT, you look almost unrealistically youthful.
It's been a while since I was in Da Nang.
Da Nang.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that tracks.
Yeah.
And what did you do in the war, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't want to talk about
Okay, sure. I
as
respect
well.
that. I respect that decision totally. Well, first of all, it's an honor to have you here, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're possibly primed to be the oldest member of Survivor just yet. So we'll see if you have what it takes and if you got the goods. But honestly, you're already a Survivor yourself. We think you might have this in the bag.
I think I might have it in the bag too, producer.
Great, let's do it. Should we start with him getting kissed?
Yeah, let's go ahead and jump into this. Is a pretty typical Survivor scenario that we've been running all day. You're on the beach, it's day 2,
I know a
and
lot.
somebody has just given you a kiss that was, let's just say, there were ulterior motives behind
They
it.
wanted to get in your head.
A little
In my
menacing.
head.
This is a competitive kiss, so
Mafia kiss of intimidation.
we're gonna put you into the background where the beach is, and we just want to see you react to having this kiss take place, and then maybe share a few thoughts, a few words about how it made you feel and what your next move might be.
You got it. All right.
All right, and from there we'll take the notes as they come.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
And here comes the kiss, and your kiss.
Whenever you've been kissed, so whenever you're ready.
All right, I need a chopper out of here. Get me out of here.
Alright, let's
Get me out of
Let's
here.
get out.
We're gonna cut,
Like,
and,
we'll not have a chopper.
and-
That's sort of the thing.
and I want to just address the fact that we did get a suspicion notification earlier as we started that scene, and I just want to be clear here, DT, you are a veteran, right?
I am a veteran.
Okay.
In fact, 56th Air Cav.
The what?
Air cav. Cavalry.
Ah. Okay. I mean, look, I don't know a lot about the military, but it seems to check out to me.
Seems legit, yeah.
Unfortunately, our other producer's right. You can't chopper out of the game. Part of the game is that you have to be there until you're voted off the island. So there will be no choppering out.
All right, that's fine. I've cut my way through worse.
Okay, great.
Fantastic, yeah. And you're going to do some cutting on the show, theoretically. So,
Yeah.
do we want to try and get anything from the audience?
Yeah, let's see if there are any notes from our producers. I thought that was a great first try, other than that little part about the chopper at the end. Is there any?
Also,
any
yeah,
notes?
maybe slower. Maybe go even
Slower.
slower.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, really take your time with it.
You got it.
And we have a question from producer Jones. How are you discharged? Was it an honorable discharge?
Another thing I don't really like to talk about, but
Okay.
I guess I'll open up.
Oh, all
We're
right.
coming up to a small village 5 clicks from the Mekong Delta.
Oh, and I'm not sure if I want to hear this story.
And
Should we just cut to the island?
Yeah, let's go there, and also let's have more use of your pockets if you can.
And
Oh,
so let's use your pockets.
okay.
And also, no mention of a helicopter. Take it slow.
And just pretend you have a knife on your person.
I always have a knife.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, great. So we won't have to pretend for that.
Alright, here comes Big Kiss. Big Kiss is on you. Yeah, really eat up this moment.
That was pretty intense. I haven't felt this warm since I was tagged. Alright, I'm gonna need a chopper.
Alright,
Okay,
let's get
and-
out of
I'm gonna
there.
need a chopper.
And we got a cut.
So you did it again.
Okay,
So
and
you
so
did it again.
one note that I do want to address: not enough use of the pockets there. We saw hands in the pockets, but you got so many
Yeah, top
pockets on that
pockets.
jacket.
I
Let's
do
see
have a
some.
lot of pockets.
You got pants pockets. You
Maybe
got
pull
top
some
pockets.
things out of your pockets.
I don't have much in here.
Maybe we can give
You
you.
can
some
pretend
things
there's
to put in
stuff
your
too.
pocket.
I do have my checkbook here.
Here's
Oh,
a flip
okay.
phone. You can put this
Maybe
in your
write a
pocket.
check.
Thank you.
What else? Do we
You have
got?
chains back there?
What do we want?
Like chains?
Chains? Yeah. Let me see. We might have some chains back
That
here.
seems like an easy thing to pull out of the pocket.
Yeah. You can pull these out of your pocket.
Maybe you have a pipe. Maybe a walkie-talkie.
Can you write a check? Someone say you can work in the checkbook.
I got some more ideas here. One sec.
Yeah, how about this? Here's this pair of handcuffs. Throw that in the pocket, and those are gonna be
Throw that in a pocket.
play on camera nicely.
Maybe you have part of a Russian nesting doll.
That's cool.
Maybe you have another part of a Russian nesting doll.
That's cool too.
Maybe you have another part of a Russian nesting doll.
Jesus.
Is that bringing back memories?
Let's give him one more part of a Russian nesting doll to be safe.
And I don't know what this is, but I'd like you to hold it.
I don't know too much about these Russian nesting dolls. I'm more
Alright, well-
used to blowing commies up than playing with their toys.
Well, now you're gonna. Okay, well, it's sort of like that, but you're not gonna do the first part.
All right.
Yeah, no one needs to blow up. Just throw those in your
I have a
pockets.
great note here. Could you not only take them out of the pockets, but move them from one pocket to another?
That's a good note. Yeah, try to switch the pocket that they're in during the scene.
Thank you, producer Nimbus, for that.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. All right, so I think we're ready, and I do want to reiterate, just so that we're clear, there's no chopper. Please don't mention any sort of choppering out. That's not going to be an option
So
on
you
the
will
show.
need another solution to this problem.
And if you want to write a check, here's a pen. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
You got it. Okay, you ready to give it a try?
Dropping back in the jungle.
Okay. And we're not getting in the chopper. And let's go ahead and cut in.
VC in the bushes.
And here comes Big Kiss.
And here's the big kiss.
And Charlie just kissed you.
I'm gonna need a boat out of here. Give me a
No,
PBR
alright,
quick.
let's
Move
get
to
out.
a
I need to be
Let's get
taken
out.
back to
And
the
we're gonna
DMZ.
cut. And that was my fault for not being clear and only
I blame
specifying
myself.
that
I
there's
blame
no
myself.
chopper. We should have specified there's no leaving the island.
You are trapped.
You can't take a boat. You can't take a chopper. You cannot leave the island.
You're a POW, sir.
So you're gonna have to find a way to adapt to the island.
Also,
Oh,
what's that,
please?
Hold on, hold the plane. Hey, you can't take some napalm strike. Okay.
Oh jeez, we may have triggered some PTSD. All right,
All right, we're
I have
good.
a
Thank you.
question.
it's all clear.
Sergeant Thumbnail.
Yeah,
When
you got
were
it.
in war, and you were doing your plans. Were they to just call in a chopper? Did you never have a sort of?
I was a radio man.
You were a radio man. I thought so.
Okay, but
I
did
was
you-
never given a. I was never given a gun.
Oh wow. Well,
They would drop me in there.
Uh huh. I'm gonna just cut to the island while you're doing this.
All I'd have was this little,
Maybe this is his confessional.
Yeah, let's use
this little box.
Oh boy, can you have a seat
Feel free to sit,
and
sir.
tell us about your war stories? This is the perfect thing for a confessional.
All right, you got it. So it all started back in '56. The French were in Indochina. Dien Bien Phu. It was a massacre. The Vietnamese were everywhere. They drove them out of the country. Years later, Eisenhower, JFK, they sent in our boys there. Shit got real. We had Diem installed as the president, but didn't last. Soon the Viet Cong, they were massing forces under this guy, Ho Chi Minh, running guns through Laos, Cambodia. Shit was getting even realer then. Soon, they were calling in our boys, American boys, coming in, flying in from places like Dakotas and Ohio.
Yeah, hang on. Let's get
And
out
let's
of here.
cut.
Okay, that's a vet. That
I'm
would probably be
suspicious
suspicious.
because did you just like read a book about Vietnam or something? It seems like you're just sort of giving a summary of the events of the war. You're not giving any sort of personal moments of your own.
Again, they didn't give him a gun. He told us that.
I get that, but just like what it sounds like you're just reading a summary of the Vietnam War.
Yeah, something here is
You
definitely.
guys don't understand the feeling of being caught in the jungle between Charlie and 20 miles of backcountry back to the DMZ. There's nothing quite like it.
Yeah, I really don't. I can't relate.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I can't.
Let me tell you, after Nixon was installed as the president of the U.S., things really started looking up. He promised to
Again,
get
this
our
is just
boys
a
out of
history
there.
lesson.
LBJ had been escalating the war for years. Domino theory was corrupting the
It's like he's
minds
narrating a
of the
Ken Burns
poli-science
documentary.
teams. You have no idea what it took to get those boys out of there. By 75 and the
Tell
fall
us.
of Saigon,
Tell us what it took.
You're just telling us that we couldn't believe it.
How did you get out?
I never got out.
Yeah, well, okay.
Like mentally? Or, I mean, you physically got out.
Physically, I don't know.
You're here in
I
Burbank.
know.
Burbank, is that what they're calling it these days?
Okay.
Listen, It was real. I was there.
No, we don't think it's not real.
We believe it
I mean,
happened.
we know that the war happened. It's just kind of like, were you there?
All right, guys, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Whoa, what's happening? Can we cut? What's happening here?
Going on?
You okay?
I'm really sorry. This was a bad decision.
Is
No.
this
No.
is this stolen valor?
Are you stealing valor?
Are you actually 74 years old?
Are you really a 74-year-old Vietnam vet?
My name's Jimmy.
You're wearing a Doors shirt.
Yeah, I'm just really into like 60s stuff and things, man.
Oh,
like I just
yeah.
love
Freaking
learning about
knew
that
it.
type of thing.
You got a
freaking
door
knew it.
shirt.
Yeah.
All right,
But
now we can.
I'm gonna
really...
tell you, I really enjoy the show, and I thought my best chance would be to come on here and tell my story and prove that I had been through some stuff.
All right, Jimmy, we're gonna give you a one-shot, all or nothing
Okay, that
chance
sounds
to
fine.
prove that you're good enough.
Would you like me to tell you anything else about the Vietnam War or no? A lot.
You seem to know a
You
lot.
understand
You
that
seem
you
to
know
know a lot.
We're
yeah.
very impressed. No
We
doubt.
believe you.
Is there like a quiz bowl section of this
No,
competition type
not
thing?
really.
We're not playing Jeopardy in class.
There
no.
are puzzles that sometimes
Oh,
include
okay.
trivia, but it's
Jimmy?
usually related
Well,
to
I
the
know
island.
about a few different things. I was in the Boy Scouts.
That's great. Jimmy, you've just been kissed and it's in a menacing way.
Oh.
You have to respond to this. This is the moment of truth here. Ready for this? You've been kissed in a menacing way.
Don't you fuck this up,
It's the
Jimmy.
second day on the
Okay.
island.
Okay.
And here we go.
Here comes a big kiss.
My first kiss.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, all right, we gotta get out of here.
What have
Oh,
we done? Oh,
that
no.
was kind of cute, actually.
Well,
that is not what we were going
That's
for.
not
but-
what I. Let's just vote.
All right, we should vote on this guy. Oh,
Oh,
Jimmy, you may have won some hearts with that.
You're a real
Oh.
And a big crowd.
Indeed.
Thank you guys.
See, and what did we learn today, Jimmy? What did we learn about telling the truth?
That's inappropriate to imitate military personnel.
Yeah, and actually it's illegal, I'm pretty sure.
You're lucky we're not submitting these
I
tapes.
think it's technically a felony.
Well, I'm really sorry to the actual private DT. Sorry, Sergeant DT thumbnail.
Was that a real guy?
Yeah, it was my uncle.
Oh,
well.
you're Jimmy Thumbnail?
No, that's my mom's brother.
Okay, mom's side.
Well, still, we can use an aw shucks personality on Survivor, I think. Let's see if the fans agree here.
Yeah, right now we're getting in some votes from our producers in the chat. They're gonna decide whether or not we send you to Survivor Island, and right now it's looking like a pretty split decision.
And I have to be honest, I feel sort of concerned about sending you there.
Are you? Yeah, Jimmy.
Yeah,
what
how
do you
old
do?
are you really?
16.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Okay,
you
so
had us believing you were 72.
We really fell for
egg
it.
on our face.
Yeah.
Because now it seems really obvious that you're nowhere near 72 years old. I guess maybe it was the jacket.
That really did a lot of the work, as well as just the gravity
And the voice, yeah.
very,
Yeah, the
very
voice
well
really
sold.
sold it.
Jimmy, do you have a job, or are you just a student?
No, I'm not a student.
You're not a student.
Well, my mom sometimes teaches me on Thursdays.
Just
Oh,
Thursday.
some
A
light
one,
homeschooling.
a 1 day a week school.
We need a
school week?
producer to split this vote.
Yeah, and I took
And
a
she's a
piano class a couple times.
Okay, so
That's
it's
pretty
a
nice.
student of the piano.
And can we get one more producer to chip in here and tell us if we should cast the 16-year-old Jimmy who pretended to be a Vietnam vet who was 72 years old and really convinced us for a while. Oh gosh.
And it looks like everybody who's trying to vote has already
They voted,
voted,
actually.
and that is not going
Not gonna help us.
to move
And
the
Big
dial.
Time
Oh, we
Rock.
got
And there it is, and Big Time Rocky coming in clutch.
And you've sent this man to what's probably his death.
A
And-
16-year-old boy sent to the island.
Congratulations, Jimmy.
Thank you guys so much. I'm
You're
so
gonna-
excited.
You're gonna learn so much about how it might have been to be a soldier, actually, and that's good. Are you okay?
Oh, this is the first time I've won anything. Thank you so
Aw,
much. I
All
love
right,
you
well,
guys.
we
I
didn't
can't
ask for
wait
a
to
life
see you
story.
next
I gotta
season.
get to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, we gotta
Alright.
get a bye-bye
We gotta
chair.
chuck
See you
out
guys
here,
later.
actually.
All
gonna
right, let's
just
fire
gather
up
my
that
things.
bye-bye chair so I can make it out of the get to the Cheesecake Factory. everybody.
Hey, everyone.
What's up?
Paven, thank you
Paven,
so
thanks
much
for coming on.
guesting on the show.
Also, I saw
Absolutely,
someone say this
guys.
earlier in the chat. This is not Fever Woman.
This
I
is
won't
not
say
Fever
who
Woman.
Fever Woman
We can't
is.
say who Fever Woman is.
This you might have noticed
I
is
am
the
Fever
assistant.
Woman's son.
Yeah,
Yes.
This is Fever Woman's son,
His name is Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Was Tennessee ground beans canonically?
We'll never
Ground,
know.
ground
We'll never
Beans
know.
is someone else.
Okay,
I
cool,
think.
cool.
Anyway, so for all of you deep lore heads, this is not Fever Woman,
Not
so
Fever
keep guessing.
Woman.
But Paven, thank you so much
Absolutely.
for coming on the show. Just so everybody knows, we are still social distancing. Everybody on the stage right now lives in the same house.
Yeah.
We are not taking guests
A couple.
while the social distancing thing is happening.
Yeah, even Alex and Sydney are still calling it.
Yes.
But,
Hopefully they'll be around soon. But
Yes.
otherwise, it'll be only the main
locked
people.
down, main cast only, and people who live here. But this is the part of the show where we let our guests say their parting words.
Before we kill them,
We absolutely
and
killed
they
them.
die.
Yes, we will have to electrocute you, Paven. So is there anything that you want to say before we bring your life to an end?
I hope to be back someday soon.
Well, that's not going to happen,
Unfortunately, you
obviously,
won't.
because we
When
are
yes,
going to murder you
something
with
has
this
been
chair.
revealed, we do have plants in the chat. We used to have more when fewer people watched and we had to have people in the chat, but now someone among you is not who they say they are, is all I'll say. And be suspicious of every username.
Every
Yeah.
single one of them in there.
Don't trust a single one of these other people.
Anybody could be a plant. And thank you for the compliment on the mesh tank top, and I do not usually wear that. But
He
maybe
wears
I'll
it
make it
around
a
the
part
house.
of my ordinary outfit now that I
See
got
that
that
around
nice
the house.
compliment.
Yeah.
All right, folks, we're gonna kill Paven. Paven, any final words, really, last time to share? Last thoughts. What do you want to be remembered for you?
See you guys soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh, it worked. Nice.
I like everything now show counter. Who could it be? It's like the I just believe hot dogs.
Yeah.
It's not a funny
Hey,
Hey.
thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful episode of
D&D
Everything Now.
tomorrow, regular show Sunday. You know the stuff. We do this all the time.
The classics.
Yes.
Every Wednesday and Sunday, you see Everything Now show live on Twitch. Hi, Mutant Hero. Thank
And
you so
bye.
much.
Yes,
And
Mutant
bye.
Hero, this is the end of the show.
Jones, Big Time Rocky, K-Weeb, Vaudevillian. Very, very great to have you. Thanks for all the
thanks for
donations.
everyone.
Yes.
Sackle
All of that.
PM,
And
K-Weeb.
of course, who should we raid?
Who should we rate?
Yes, let us know who to raid. We will see you again tomorrow night for a sort of like side D&D type stream. It's not going to be an official D&D stream, but you
Yeah.
will be talking to some of the characters from the D&D universe.
And thanks, Super Pizza. I'm doing it since I don't leave the house. I'm gonna grow a mustache, but I guess I do stream my face on the internet. But otherwise, I'm realizing there's a little bit of a flaw in my plan. But
Thank you, Jones, as well.
Swell Boys are a comedy team
Swell
that is
Boys?
also social
Okay.
distancing.
Let's
check
do
them
it.
out.
say hello to the Swell Boys from us, and yeah, see you at the next. See you next time. Check out the Discord, buy our merch, etc., etc.
Etc., etc.
Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, good night.
And we'll see you later.
Bye bye.
Tomorrow or Sunday
Or
or a different time
check it out at some point.
or maybe Friday.